Hello and welcome. I am joined by
Gagey.
and
Liz,
we are the gay team, and we are going to take you into the gay zone.
what are we covering today?
Die Buster!
It was alright.
Yeah.
Even after that,
It
damn.
was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I had fun. I liked the
Yeah,
but nah, it was like it was fun.
yeah. Like, I can see you not enjoying it as much as the original, but, like, there's still some hype as hell things with, like, pulling the horn out, going up into the true cockpit,
No, it is hype. It is
old
hype.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will agree with Liz of I do like Gunbuster. I think Gunbuster is better than Diebuster, but Diebuster is still hard as hell. And
Yeah,
I'm glad you finished it because I feel like it was worth finishing.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy I finished it. It's just, I prefer Gunbuster.
That's fair.
It has that Hideaki Anno flair.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Okay, you forced the segue. God damn it. What we're actually covering, Neon Genesis Evangelion, to start with, directed by Hideaki Anno, running from October 1995 to March 1996, made by the Gainax Studio. What do we think?
it's Evangelion.
Yeah,
It's Evangelion.
we've all seen it before, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I like Evangelion.
Ava was good.
I'm gonna come out swinging with maybe a hot take. Evangelion is good. Overrated to fuck though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not surprised that people are like blowing it up way too much. It is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
But like, damn.
Yeah, it's like, hey, watch another mecha.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike other mechas, this one does focus on the characters.
We need to throw you out the window.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And even if you I even see people who are like, it's still like a deconstruction of mecha because sure, yes, Gundam 79, but what other mecha was doing, and it's just like oh, you did watch one other mecha, you watched a Gundam, but you still haven't done the proper fucking research before you start talking out your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like you watch Ava and you're like, oh, there's Getter in there?
Yeah.
I see some Mazinger in there.
Yeah, but yeah.
I haven't seen Mazinger, so I wouldn't know.
I'm not that well versed on Macross, but the little I've seen some Macross in there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that.
And there's Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of Kamen Riders in there.
Yeah. And as part of research for this, I did watch some Ultraman. So I watched all of Ultra Q and the original Ultraman series, which, hey, I'm not going to do another episode where I have to watch that many fucking episodes of TV because that's a lot. But yeah, hey, they're good. And I can see bits and pieces of Ultraman in Evangelion just from the bit that I watched. Even to the point of I remember immediately clocking it of in the rebuilds, just like a little thing of, oh, Misato's ringtone. That's the ringtone from Ultraman. Like when there's a monster attack, that's the sound that their phone makes. Which is also just them repurposing the cries from Ghidorah.
Oh.
From
Damn.
the old Godzilla movies.
That's hype.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, Ghidorah's cries from the original movies, which gets turned into Ultraman's ringtone, which gets turned into Misato's ringtone.
I do find Evangelion interesting at a point where it's like there's 3 very distinct shows in here.
Yeah.
Where you have the first 8 episodes, which is breaking down, introducing Shinji to the world. Then from Asuka being introduced until episode 15,
Yeah,
it becomes its own little Asuka arc. Shinji gets better at the robot.
Yeah.
And then from episode 16 onwards, then it becomes the psychological horror that we know of.
Downward spiral.
Because I made this comment a few times. From the episode Asuka's introduced, there's 4 horrible episodes after.
They're not horrible.
Compared to the rest.
List them, because I watched doing my watch through. I was like, I remember there being some boring ass episodes, but I didn't really feel bored during any of them.
So the episode where Shinji and Asuka have to, work as a team.
That was hype as hell.
The one where Asuka goes into the magma.
That was alright.
The one where the power goes off.
I like that one a lot.
That's fun. That's just character.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. And the one where the angel carpet bombs Nerf HQ. And they have to catch it.
I like that one as well.
Yeah, no, that
I don't like it.
That's cool.
And then from episode 13, that's when we start getting to the bangers. Because that's the one where the angel is in the Magi system.
Yeah.
And
Like, that
that's when
one's
we
good.
start getting broken down to what's so fucked up about Nerve.
Yeah.
Because we get the vibe up until that point that Nerve is fucked up. But then we get like, oh, there's a woman's brain in the computer.
Yeah. There's a woman's brain in the computer, a woman's soul in the machine.
We don't find out about the woman's soul in the machine till a bit later.
Yeah, but like they're like picking apart women for their machinery.
Yeah. Not many men in machines.
You know something's up with the Avas, like, from episode 1.
I mean, episode 2, technically.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
They, like, when the helmet piece gets broken off, you see the eye, you see blood coming out.
Oh, yeah, that is right at the end. I keep thinking that's the start of episode 2.
I think they're, like, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's episode 1.
Okay.
Because I didn't remember it happening that early. But it does.
Yeah.
What if the robot was a big human?
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's Ultraman.
Yeah, but Ultraman's a cool guy.
Yeah. Which, like, honestly, there's a part of me that wonders if, like, the kind of streamlined, sleeker designs of the Evas is like, oh, yeah, because that looks more like a guy in a suit.
Yeah, I can see
As
it.
opposed to, like, say, like a Geta or a Marzinger, which, like, looks very bulky and, you know, vehicular.
Yeah.
Or even, like, a Gundam, which, you know, like, even some of the later Gundams, it's like, they still, you know, they're very angular, they got all these kind of, like, parts, they're very kind of, like, I guess, maybe, how do we describe, like, maybe Jet-esque?
Yeah, Jet-esque.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the G-Quarks, which, I mean...
That's much, much later, but yeah.
Again, designed by Studio Kara, but still, it's very still robot.
Yeah.
Because the G-Quarks robots aren't... They're not bulky, but, like...
There's some meat.
Yeah.
Where the Avas are very lean.
Yeah.
They're very clean.
Yeah, they're very, like... I don't want to say lanky, but, like, kind of lanky.
They are lanky.
Yeah. Because they move in an interesting way compared to other mechs that I've seen as well.
Yeah. Like, they kind of fight a lot more like... When in control, they fight a lot more like humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
They're a lot more power armor coded.
Hmm.
Whereas then, yeah, when, you know, they kind of go beast mode, baby, then, like, yeah, they kind of get very monstrous.
Yeah. Which is sick.
It is very cool. It's just, it's a very gradual build up to getting to that moment where it's like, the beast is the horror.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, it's cool.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's rad as hell, and, like, just that moment of everyone going, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And, like, Misato's just like, is that what these things are? And Risco's like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, they're just big people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, Ava is glazed for the wrong reasons, I feel. Where it's like, the joke is like, oh, unlike other mecha, Evangelion focuses on the characters. I think for Ava, it's more like, here's an anime that is done by, like... Okay, I feel like it's really reductive to be like, Ono was, like, a real artist, but from the interviews I've seen of him, he's like, he follows the trend of, like, a man who hates his work, but he keeps trying to make his work as perfect as possible. And you feel that when watching his work.
Yeah. Because, like, a point of comparison I was thinking of, which kind of, you know, it kind of goes into, like, the end of Eva and, like, the rebuilds and stuff like that, is, I'm like, from what I've heard of, like, the development of these films and series, I haven't really looked too much into it, so correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've kind of heard a similar story with a little thing called Metal Gear Solid and Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, no, Ono is very much like Kojima from what I've seen in interviews.
Yeah. And, like, even the thing of, oh, you know, did Metal Gear and then, you know, the original Metal Gear Solid trilogy, and it's like, cool. sweet, I'm done. Oh, I gotta do another one? Fine, fuck it, you know what? I don't really want to, but I'll do it as a send-off and just kind of like do a bunch of, weird and dumb shit, right? But hey, it'll kind of just seal off the series.
Hmm.
You want me to do 5? Fuck you.
Hmm.
Fine.
I'm gonna waste all your money.
Yeah, and like, I'm not gonna say like, I feel like comparing the quality of the rebuilds and MGS5 is something else.
At least the rebuilds
At least
are
the rebuilds are
finished.
the rebuilds are finished at the very least.
Damn, okay.
On a very side tangent, I do find it funny being like, oh, MGS5, such a big, expensive game. And it's cheaper than like most AAA games nowadays.
It was the start of the time.
It was the start of the time.
Yeah.
MGS5 had a budget people assume is like 80 million.
I don't know how much games cost.
Most AAA games nowadays are over 100.
Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But like even so, it's like that was also like when Konami was doing a whole bunch of shit and trying to fire everyone.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
wanted an excuse to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like that's when they were kind of moving hard into like pachinko and stuff like that and
Hmm.
stopping making games. But yes, we're not here to talk about Metal Gear.
Maybe later.
we might bring it up again. But yeah, like, yeah, I am very much annoyed of Evangelion's kind of role of, hey, watch this mecha. This is the good mecha.
Yeah, definitely.
This is your introduction to the genre, and for a lot of people, this is also your exit point of the genre. And it's just like, no, Arno loves sci-fi shit. He likes mecha.
Because, like, Ava wasn't my first mecha. It was my second mecha after Darling in the Franxx.
I don't know when it was for me, but it was one of the earlier ones, because Darling in the Franxx was also my first mecha.
So yeah, coming back to Ava after I had consumed a lot more mecha, especially Getter,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Arno just loves this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like in that interview that I did find linked to you guys, it's like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, Kenny Shikawa's Get a Robo. That was like a Bible to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, it shit shows. Because like even at that point, like I think Shin and Arc wasn't out by the time even Eva started, but Go was.
Yeah, Go would have been out.
And so like, having a scene where this nightmare robot starts moving it like they talk about how like the Shin Getter, flies in like these weird UFO type ways, and they're all fucking terrified and hate the thing
Hmm.
because of how monstrous it is, and then it starts like you find out, oh yeah, it's a cosmic horror fucking entity fueling this machine.
Hmm.
And then it does all these nightmare things to save the day, to fight the bad guys. Turns into a giant as it gets all like, forms all the clouds in the sky to like turn into a giant as it leaves the earth and reaches out to the heavens above.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was out before Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even visually too, Ava is just so unique in how it uses its visuals.
Yeah.
I want to get back into that when we get to the rebuilds, but with the original anime, Anno does a lot of live action footage. He does a lot of like choppy cells in shots.
Hmm.
He plays with colors a lot,
Yeah.
and it's a visual marvel,
Yeah.
which is something consistent with the entire franchise.
Because that was one of my notes that I made for the original series of just like, it looks so good.
Yeah. Like even like, because to me there's like two scenes that kind of like stand out to me. Like one scene of like, I think like when Shinji's kind of like getting introduced to things and they're on the elevator down and it's just their silhouettes and like you can see like the Eva in the background and it's like, the way the colors are, the way it's framed. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a kind of cool and interesting like visually interesting shot.
Hmm.
And then another shot where it's just like, for some reason while these characters are talking, we're just gonna have the camera in the air vents. And so you're looking through like the grating.
And
Hmm.
it's interesting.
Yeah, it's visually interesting.
Because it seems like Anno as a director treats animation like he has a physical camera.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like not as well versed in animation, but it feels like he is like, I want this specific shot from this angle, like this.
Hmm.
Where most anime would be like, static, two-shot, not trying anything with angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you do sometimes get it, but it is that thing of like, cool, oh, the more interesting angle you have, just note someone's got to draw that.
Yeah,
And like, hey, from certain angles, like a character's face might not look as great from a certain angle because of the way you shade it or like kind of do some of the outlines.
yeah. Like I hate to use this word, but Ava feels very cinematic
Sure.
in the way the camera shots work.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'll give you like in a lot of places, yes. And then like also in a lot of places I feel like it is very anime.
I mean, yes, it is
And
very anime
yeah,
because it's very much taking from a lot of Anno's anime influences.
yeah.
Mm.
And like yeah, and like I feel yeah, but yeah. um yeah, and like there's also like a few things where like even from like the way things are shot and quote unquote filmed, you're like, okay, these are influences from the other things he's interested in, like the kind of like when fighting the angels and with the Evas, it's like the way that certain shots are done, you can tell like, oh, this is very much a classic, you know, kaiju movie shot. Like the buildings look like, they don't look like houses and these are just giants. This looks like a set with just dudes running around.
Yeah,
Which the rebuilds do like some cool things with that, so I'm going to touch on that a little bit, which is that
Yeah.
like the way like I remember watching it and I'm like, those ships that are like just like those like fucking boats, those ships that are just in the sky. Have those got wires on them?
yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they have wires on them? Is that just because if this was a Toku movie, that's what they would have?
Mm.
And then like I feel like they even then double down on that like during the kind of ending where it's like the soundscape, kind of like the sound stages.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of how these things would have been filmed in live action.
Mm.
I want to get to that when we
But
get to
but
4.0.
we'll get to that.
I was
if-
gonna talk about that
Because
at
yeah,
4.0.
if you get me on that tangent, that scene is like one of my favorite parts of 4.0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really good. So we'll get to there in a minute. But like,
A
yeah,
minute.
3 hours.
yeah,
Apologies about the length.
maybe we don't know.
Evangelion big.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
No-
with like more visual stuff, you were bringing up like camera work. I was bringing up like design stuff.
Mm.
Because it's not just designs of like the Avas themselves, but just like the way machines look
Mm.
and like the way all like the valves and stuff like twist and come out of things and like close and like all the stuff with the city, all the things within Nerve HQ. It's all so nice.
yeah, and like I feel like that is done. Like it's few and far between where you get something that puts in like that kind of effort.
Hmm.
Because like something like say I don't know like Akira with a lot of it's like techno organic shit.
Hmm.
It's like that's a film, so they can kind of put that time and effort into it. And I know like the Getter Robo manga will have bits of like that, especially when in the stuff all done after the 90s when Ken Ishikawa came back to it.
Hmm.
And I've seen bits and pieces like some mecha from like earlier on, which will have scenes like that, but it's like, yeah, no, that's not the standard, and it should be because it's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot of fucking effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Man, does it look good.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, like fucking absolutely. It's I'll talk shit about Evangelion, but I'm not going to talk shit about its visual design or its visuals.
Its art design is just great
Yeah.
in general. Its sound design?
Yeah. I was
Yeah, tell me what you think of the sound design.
okay. Well, I was gonna bring up sound design more with rebuild stuff because I was gonna bring up soundtrack stuff, but specifically, I can't speak too much about sound design because I couldn't hear it. But who would have thought? But it's specifically like the Masato song, the like chill one.
Mm.
That's a good
Oh.
ass song.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
good song.
yeah,
The cicadas on the background of every scene. that's outside.
Okay, I don't know why, but for like the first couple episodes, they was so loud I was actually getting a headache. I'm like, shut up,
Now imagine
please.
how you would have felt in that situation.
I would have just turned my hearing aids off.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, you would have turned off the cicadas when they cried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need to hear that.
Shut up. Next bit.
Okay. But Evangelion.
Um, it's like I still do want to kind of like talk about like some of the earlier stuff because I feel like everyone kind of always talks about like the kind of ending stuff of it.
Yeah, like the last 10 episodes.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like
There's so much good in the early stuff.
yeah, like it does a good job of kind of like setting stuff up and like you know, even though I'm not gonna say it's I'd say the main things that it does like that are quote unquote groundbreaking is just like I guess maybe some of the extent that they do things with or like how like the specific ways that they do stuff like so like having like because one of the things I was also like double checking is just like because people often talk about like the classic tsundere versus kudere, which is Asuka versus Rei, right?
Hmm.
Which also I do want to which does remind me of a question I do want to ask you guys later, but it's like because a lot of people kind of talk about like Asuka as like the kind of proto tsundere
Hmm.
when she's really not.
No, yeah, she isn't.
Like
Like proto, you mean like early
yeah,
one? Yeah, I was gonna say surely there'd be earlier tsunderes.
Like,
yeah,
95 ain't that long ago.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about earlier tsunderes.
Because
I
like I mean,
assume most others don't know anything.
Miki Makimura.
I wouldn't say she's tsundere.
She's Derry.
Yeah, because I'd fit because I you do get some examples like it's like a little bit of a stretch, but like a Lum from Urusei Yatsura,
Hmm.
where it's like she's just like very like lovey dovey, and then she will just electrocute the shit out of the main character because he's being a fuckwit.
Hmm.
Surely someone in
Um,
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Bulma kind of,
Yeah, Bulmakama.
but then
Yeah.
also for like just coincidentally, I started reading Hell Teacher Nube. And I'm going to get up a photo of one of the characters from that, Kyoko Inaba, who is a bit of a, like, is like kind of tsundere, and, one of the things is like, oh, the, like, guy that she's into, whenever he's like, if he, kind of pushes things too hard, she'll fight back, and she's very tomboyish, right?
Hmm.
This is what she looks like.
Oh my god, it's Asuka.
Looks like a fusion of like three characters.
It's Asuka, Ranma.
Yeah, and like I don't know.
Yeah, but this is like early 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, that's just Asuka.
yeah.
That, like, oh, redhead with twin tails, who's like the fire redhead with twin tails,
Hmm.
who is very tsundere. Yeah, it's an archetype.
Yeah.
Ranma, also a tsundere.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, I haven't watched much of Brave Raideen. I watched like 3 episodes of it, and the kind of female lead in that. So this classic mecha series has a female lead called Asuka Ray.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah,
Ray spelt like the same way.
pretty sure. Yeah,
Not Ray as in the gun.
no. So yeah,
That's really funny.
I mean, it's like Amuro Ray, except a woman.
yeah, but it's also before that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Brave Raideen was like early 70s, like well, like late 70s.
Okay, I'm gonna assume
What?
Amuro's name was based on that.
Hmm.
Brave Raideen. Let me quickly Google it. 1975.
Oh yeah, that's 4 years before the Gangdam.
Holy schmoly, that's like 50 years old.
Yeah.
Not yet. Oh wait, it's 25. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hmm. But yeah. Okay, no. According to Wikipedia, it's Ray Asuka. But same shit.
Same
Oh,
thing.
of course.
Yeah. And it is REI. Not like the ray gun.
Hmm.
Yeah, wow.
And I type in her name and it just gives me pictures of Evangelion.
Oh my god, it's Oscar Ray.
But
Like,
yeah,
it's just been erased from the Google search engine.
yeah. Like her design's not too much into.
That's a 70s design.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
70s design. It's not gonna play too much into like the current one, but like still,
Hair color the same.
yeah, she's redhead,
Yeah.
Orange.
Orang.
orange.
But yeah, it's like Eva pretty cool. You got your Shah with Gendo.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, Anno loves Gundam, so there has to be a Shah.
Hmm.
But like with the earlier stuff, we see a lot of Gendo being a pretty inconsistent character. It feels
Hmm.
like Anno was trying to feel out how he wanted the character to be represented. That only got solidified around episode 15.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because you see him be a hard ass, you see him be like an uncaring father. But then in the earlier episodes, you see him be like, he's like emotionally distant from Shinji, but for like noble reasons at points.
Hmm.
Like in the episode where the power goes out, he's like, no, I believe in my son to make it here.
I mean, I feel like that's not so much emotionally distant for like noble reasons. I think that's just more like he is going, yeah, kind of all according to Kekaku, kind of like, no, he's going to do he's going to do something,
Yeah,
and it's going to work out.
but yeah, they present him as a good boss early on sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah, like Miss Sato's like, yeah, your dad's a decent boss.
Yeah.
Again, it feels like his character gets solidified later in the series.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah.
And then he becomes Anno's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did you know that Evangelion is a story about how Anno didn't have a great relationship with his father?
I didn't know that.
I
Wow.
didn't know that.
Is that a bit on your part?
No, I genuinely didn't.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, no, this is a known thing. Yeah, Anno
Interesting.
didn't have a good relationship with his dad.
Like that does sound kind of familiar, but like,
I'm not surprised from that.
Yeah, and 4.0, I think you understand it by the time you get to 4.0,
Yeah.
considering some things that happened.
like, did I know that going in? No. Am I surprised by it? Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
God, 4.0 is just on the mind. I watched it like 3 hours ago.
All of us did.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that at the
Yeah,
end.
we're getting that to the end. I have a lot to say about that movie.
Yeah.
Sorry if that takes 3 hours by itself.
Mm. But yeah, like, Gendo is interesting in the sense. I feel like you say he's inconsistent, but I feel like there is a consistency to it, though. Like, you can feel the through line.
Yeah.
Where it's like, even though, like, he will, like, occasionally tell Shinji Aya, good job, I still feel like, no, it's a kind of consistent thing of he is very emotionally distant, and he's not, like, above showing, like, oh, yeah, hey, look, if you do a good job, he's not going to say, oh, yeah, he's not going to just shy away from that.
I mean,
But which is why, like, Masato goes, oh, yeah, he was a good boss. Because, like, well, hey, earlier on, when there's less angels, there's less hard decisions to make. He probably was a lot more chill. Like, his hard-ass side didn't need to necessarily come out as much.
Yeah.
But now they're in this kind of pressure pot situation with the angels coming fucking back to back to back. And you have the element of Shinji being there as a constant, like, point of, like, pushing on Gendo to be fucking responsible, be a good dad, and do this other stuff, and he's constantly calling on him to do shit. That's when it comes a lot more clear of, oh yeah, no, Gendo is an absolute piece of shit.
yeah, no, he's a horrible guy.
Yeah.
And you get that in his backstory episode where he always was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He was always manipulating, always kind of just being a bit of a cunt.
Even with his fucking wife, he
Yeah.
was manipulating her.
Yeah.
He got with her to be with like, oh, I want to be in that secret that secret society.
Mm.
I guess it just flew over my head then. Damn.
He literally says it.
Yeah,
I must
He
have read.
it's not like implied. It's just said.
Okay.
okay, like, I don't think he says it. I think, like, the other guy,
He says it.
yeah, when he's recounting, he's like, Yeah. It's very suspicious that he got really close to her.
Okay.
Like, he talks about how, like, weird it is, suspicious of it, and how he's like, yeah, no, there's clearly an ulterior motive here.
Okay.
You may love the woman, but you definitely got with her for another reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all surprised. He seemed evil.
Yeah.
And
He is
even
evil.
then, like later on, you do find out he does care about Yui.
Yeah. Like, seemingly he does really care about her, considering that, like, his thing keeps going, like, oh, I want to see her again.
Hmm.
And, which, like, there is a part of it which it does kind of feel like, oh, you know, he was wanting to kind of get in and kind of be there, and then he's like, oh, cool, Yui's gone? Nah, fuck this, human instrumentality.
Time for my plans.
Time for me to kick this shit into high gear so I can be with her again.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, yes, he is very much he did very much become a wife guy. Wife guy gives son daddy issues. The series.
Damn.
Um,
But Gendo doesn't realize that if he just spent time with his son, he'd realize his son looks like his wife.
yeah,
Also him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? A child looks like their parents?
Actually, one of my favorite reveals in Ava is when Gendo gets his glasses knocked off. And it's like, oh, that just looks like Shinji.
Yeah.
It's just Shinji with beard drawn on him.
Yeah, and then we get the backstory episode, and it's like, oh, that is Shinji in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah. There is actually a connection between father and son.
Yeah. Although I do always do find it funny of like, I forget where I saw it. I forget like where this came from, but there is like a little thing of like, oh yeah, for Shinji's design, for their previous series, I think it was like Nadia. Like there's like, yeah, we just drew her and gave her a different haircut and called that Shinji. So that's why he's very effeminate.
Lamau.
We just drew a woman and then changed her hair.
That's really funny.
How to draw a man.
And like they showed like a little diagram, like here's her and here's Shinji. Their faces are exactly the same.
Damn.
I gotta know. Who's everyone's favorite character?
Let me think.
Depending on, there's a few like kind of variations of it, but like the character who, when they're on screen the most, I'm like, yeah, like, you know, hey, there's gonna be some fun shit. Probably Misato. Like I feel like most of her scenes are not scenes where like I'm annoyed or like pissed off at like a character motivation.
Yeah.
In terms of who would I want to hang out with, none of the main cast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people will talk about like, oh, you know, they'll like Evangelion waifus, you know, like the Ray versus Asuka debate has been going on for fucking damn near 30 years. And like, you know, then there'll be people with bringing in the true answer is Masato. And it's just like, mate, if you're picking anyone but like, I don't know, the fucking Bridge Bunnies, you've got problems.
The Bridge Bunnies?
I mean, the true answer is the guy that plays guitar.
Yeah, one of the Bridge Bunnies.
Yeah, the Bridge Bunnies.
Oh,
like the 3 Bridge Bunnies are just the chill ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Karu.
Karu kind of gangster. I was gonna
Karu
bring
kind of
this up.
gangster.
I didn't realize he was in literally one episode.
Yeah, no, he's in one episode.
That's Aura.
And he's the chillest of all the prospective options. He's like,
Yeah.
Shinji, do what you want.
Yeah.
My favorite character is Kaji.
Yeah, yeah, that checks out.
That checks out. But what are you hawing at?
I like that he doesn't have much screen time, but every time he's on screen, something important is happening.
He's being mischievous.
He's being mischievous.
That
I
makes
don't like the
sense.
bit where he sexually assaults Misato. I was shaking my head at that scene.
Yeah. Every time like Kaji smiles, I keep thinking of the stupid ass like Roblox default smirk. Because I seen that edit and it won't leave my mind.
I'll search this up later.
It's
Yeah.
so similar. It's insane.
Fair enough.
Because I forget how little screen time Kaji gets. because he has such a big impact on the show.
Yeah, he has like a very large presence, but like
He has like 20 minutes of screen time total.
something like that. Yeah.
I'm trying. If I have to pick a favorite, I guess Oscar.
Fair.
But like, it's more so a thing of there's not like a oh this character's my favorite. It's a pool of like I like these characters because I don't like. There's a period where like Oscar's like sync rates going down or whatever,
Mm.
and like she's not as interesting then
Mm.
compared to other characters. But then it's also like Toji and Kensuke, they're cool as hell.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're fun.
but also like they don't do much, but they're
No.
not supposed to do much because
No.
they're just the school people, unless it's Toji getting in the Ava, which I completely forgot about.
Toji get in the robot.
He did get in the robot.
And it went terrible for him.
Yeah, it went very
Yeah,
bad.
it was so bad. But I completely forgot that it was Toji that got in it.
Mm.
So on the like the lead up of like who's the next child, it's like it's so obviously Toji, but I can't remember if it was Toji. Am
I
I
wonder-
going insane?
I wonder if it's the guy that we had an entire episode following.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, am I going insane? I cannot remember who it was, but it has to be Toji.
And it was.
It
Yeah.
was Toji.
He wasn't in a Neva for long.
No.
Yeah, it's like I think I was getting mixed with rebuilds, which we'll get into later.
Mm.
Yeah, the rebuilds.
Yeah. But yeah, so Evangelion fun, Evangelion good.
Once it gets to that, like, that switch moment around episode 15, I think every episode is like a 10 out of 10.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, but like sure.
Like,
The-
you,
the-
you
Like
agree,
I'm not gonna say that they're bad episodes,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
like,
like,
I'm
you
not
agree they're all bangers, right?
I'm gonna say like, yeah, no, things kick into high gear and like, you know, interest rates go up.
Hmm.
Shit happens. People get sad.
Yeah.
Robots afford in less.
Hmm.
Evangelion, good.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that the last half of the series is probably my 13-year-old self's least favorite part.
Oh, probably. I watched this at 18, and yeah, I didn't love that second half.
Yeah. Because, like, all I had to know about it going in was that ADV trailer where it's just like, cool, here's all the action and, like, hype and horror scenes set to Ode to Joy.
Hmm.
And I'm like, cool, that looks interesting. I'm going to watch that. Oh,
That's a lot of talking.
yeah. Fuck this.
If we're talking about age stuff, I'll bring it up now. It's like I originally watched Ava like on my last year of high school, so I was 17. I think I liked it a lot then, except for like the last 2 episodes. I don't think I got it,
Fair.
which is I liked End of Ava a lot more back then, and I still do like End of Ava
Hmm.
more than the last 2 episodes. But I feel like I get the last 2 episodes more now.
No, I agree.
But also like just during my Ava watch, there were so many instances of like, damn, it's been 4 years, and these 4 years have I've changed completely as a
Mm.
person. Like
Yeah.
I
You met us?
yeah, like literally everything
Yeah.
that has happened, like to me, that's interesting happened in the last 4 years.
Mm.
Like since finishing high school.
Mm.
So yeah.
I started and finished an arts degree in between me watching Ava.
When did the Netflix version release?
2019.
Cool. So that was because, yeah, I watched it when I was like 13, 14, sitting on the floor of my brother's room. And then I watched it again when the Netflix version came out. Not to watch the Netflix version, but to watch the original version because the Netflix dub is bad.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Mm.
Thankfully, you reminded me about this before we moved on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first time I watched the non-Netflix version of Evangelion.
Mm.
So I remember when 2019 happened and people were like, oh my god, they don't have Fly Me to the Moon as the ending.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the big deal? It's just like one song.
Mm.
I didn't realize that it was a different rendition of Fly Me to the Moon for every fucking episode.
Yeah.
So now I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because after hearing that it was a different version every episode, I actually went and stopped watching the Netflix version.
Yeah.
And pirated it instead so I could watch that.
Also, the Netflix version has a worse translation.
Yeah, but a significantly worse translation. I
I-
can't believe we've done 40 minutes without even bringing up the Netflix translation.
Okay, I'm not surprised that the translation's bad. I was just pissed at the way the subtitles were coming on and off. It felt off.
Huh.
Like, it
Mm.
wasn't, like, it would come on slightly late
Oh.
Ah,
and then, like, leave at the usual time. So it's, like, slightly too quick. But if it came on at the correct time, it would have been fine. But
mm,
it didn't, for whatever reason.
That's annoying.
And
that's
it
weird.
made
Yeah.
it really annoying to watch.
Okay. Yeah, that's a weird thing to happen.
Yeah.
But that might have just been like the version that you got. I don't know.
The Netflix version this was.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Netflix. Fuck 'em.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Netflix,
know.
fuck
It's
Netflix.
like-
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, the version that I got fixed it.
Mm,
And then the version that I got as well had some funny ass subtitle stuff.
yeah.
Like, I sent some screenshots of, like, subtitles would, like, go up the side of the
Mm.
thing. There was one time when Oscar's, like, lying on her back, the subtitles were upside down. There were multiple times of, like, someone's talking and then, like, opens a door, the subtitles will slide off with the door.
Oh, that's sick.
See, like this is
The flipping bit of, like, towards the start when Gendo's talking and there's all the little Shinjis,
Mm.
every single little monitor had the little subtitles on them. Every time in an Ava when there's like a call happening and there's like the little box, the
Yeah.
subtitles will be in that box for whoever's talking.
That's
Just so many little cool things where I'm like, this is enjoyable.
you don't get that in the corporate subtitle era.
Yeah.
like this is that's what made fan subs fun.
I
Yeah.
mean, we saw that in last week's number one Sentai episode
Yeah,
where she drew the
where she,
katakana and then if the subtitle was backwards and then she flipped it and then the subtitle flipped back around.
yeah, and like it was also like a different color.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like you don't get that in official releases.
Hmm.
You get that in fan subs.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think you get that in like number one Sentai did that, which hey, that's like a week old. But like I feel like most fan subs don't do as much stuff like that anymore.
Nah, people just kind of release things as quickly as they can.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because like also nowadays, like a lot more anime is people kind of watch anime in a lot more disposable way.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I watch it for the season and then in the bin it goes. So it's like, well, why would I put in the effort for something that's going to no one's going to see in a month?
Hmm.
Whereas like for the older stuff, like for Evangelion, people are going to keep coming back to this, and like even back in the day when they would have been doing this, they're like, yeah, people are going to keep coming back to this. People are going to keep rewatching this. So I'll put in the effort.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a whole other kettle of fish.
And then you get the Netflix translation, which is like, hey, how about we make it less gay?
We make it less gay, and
What the fuck does Kaoru say to Shinji?
you're worthy of my grace.
Yeah, they just made Kaoru less gay. They turned the gayest man in the world into a straight guy.
Because
Yeah.
Kara was supposed to just be like, hey, I love you.
Yeah,
But he didn't in the Netflix one.
yeah. Like, oh hey, like I don't know what the official Japanese line is because I was just watching the original dub because hey, that I like it.
Hmm.
But like he says something along the lines of like he goes, yeah. So in other words, I love you. You know, like the lyric from "Fly Me to the Moon."
Yeah,
Oh, that's kind of hype.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's thematic, and they
Yeah.
removed it.
yeah.
God damn it, Netflix.
They removed the line and the song.
Ah! That's why they had to change the line. They didn't have to like Bratz anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Netflix dub is fine. It's a modern day dub.
Yeah.
I like their Shinji. The Shinji in the dub knows how to scream properly, which
That's
the one
good.
in the original dub doesn't.
Yeah.
The original dub has some really funny moments, like the moment where Shinji's about to punch Toji.
Yeah, and he's just so like you know the scene, right?
Hmm.
You think about how like it plays out when he goes wait.
Yeah.
In the original dub, he's screaming, "Wait!"
And then just nothing for 20 seconds.
Well, he's not moving. He's making no movements at all. He's
His
still,
mouth doesn't look like he's yelling too.
Ah.
but he yells it, and then he just like stops for 20 seconds and goes, "Don't hold back."
I love early 2000s dubs.
Yeah. One thing I do want to quickly talk about. This is probably going to be the only time we talk about the manga because I haven't read much of it. And these two didn't really read any of it.
Manga Dex got nuked.
I didn't
Yeah.
touch it.
Yeah. So that scene in the manga is also different. Where he asked Shinji to do that, and Shinji's just like, "Nah, you know what? Fuck it. You say you don't want me, don't want to owe me anything because you hit me when you feel like you shouldn't. No, how about you just owe me something?" And then he walks off, and he's just like, "Oh, you piece of shit, motherfucker! No, hit me." He's like, "Nah."
The manga is interesting because, from what I understand about it, it's like the first in the loops.
Yeah, because as I said, that scene's different, and then they're Shinji is a lot more of a fucking scamp.
Hmm.
From what
Also, Toji is for some reason from Boston.
Yo,
He call it when he's he's looking at Ray when during gym. He's like, "Oh, what are you, a poivot?"
My God.
a
Okay.
boyfriend?
Yeah, they spell it out like Piovert.
Why?
He's from the Bronx.
And yeah, I'm like, I don't know why they gave him that accent, but that's great.
I think it's funny. And later on in the manga, I know when Karu's introduced, he's very different to how he is in the anime.
Which, like,
Yeah.
isn't that where the whole, like, it's the first loop thing comes from?
Yeah, because Karu learns how to become gay.
Sure, yeah.
Fair. It needs to be taught.
Yeah.
He's an angel. Come on, it doesn't come naturally to him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, angels don't know how to be gay.
Yeah, have you read Devilman? Come on.
We did read Devilman. Check out the first episode.
Yeah, and were the angels gay?
I can't remember.
The one that was gay was banished.
Yeah.
Damn. They're not woke.
Yeah, God is very on woke.
Yeah. God is sleep.
I was trying to figure out what the opposite of woke was, but sure, sleep works.
Yeah.
God is eepy.
Yeah.
Oh no, the bit is gonna live.
Yeah.
What bit?
It's been 50 minutes and we're still on the original series.
Yeah, we have stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just keep going.
Let's keep going.
But yeah, so I like the original dub.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's perfect or anything like that, but no, I think it's good and hey, it does its job and
It has early 2000s dub issues, which is just poor voice directing.
yeah.
Like, the voices are fine. It's just the directing is a bit off for some scenes. Like, the wait!
Yeah. Yeah.
Screaming isn't the best. I'm not sure if you watched End of Ava dubbed.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I watched everything dubbed.
Okay, yeah, End of Ava dubbed is a funny dub for me.
Like, Rebuild dubbed as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they dubbed them.
They
That's
did.
interesting.
I didn't realize they dubbed 4.0 until I started watching it this morning, and it played the dub automatically.
I had to get in the habit of episode start, change subtitle track, change audio track. And then when the rebuild started, I had to change audio type to headphones because the default would play sound effects and music, but then when someone talked, I couldn't hear voices.
No.
Huh.
I don't know why, so I changed it to mono, but it felt quiet, and then I changed it to headphones, and then it sounded normal.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the original dub it's inoffensive. If you've watched a dub that was made in the early 2000s, you will know what it's like.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of the Ghetto Robo Armageddon dub.
Yeah.
They were made around the same time,
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
because Armageddon was 2001 for the dub, and I think this dub was 2004.
Okay, yeah.
I know when the
Yeah.
Armageddon dub came out because I had to prove a point the other day.
What was the point?
I'm not sure. So I was talking about dubs, and I had to be like, no, Ghetto Robo Armageddon dub was 2001.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. I didn't. Yeah, I know that the dub would be done later, but I didn't actually think about how much later it would be done. But yeah, I mean, checks out.
A lot of dubs were done in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm like probably never watching dub stuff from then because I'm not a dub watcher. I
Yeah.
watched all of Ava this time sub just again.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, it was just, I think, like, when I was getting into anime, it was through my brother buying all these box sets, and it's just like, yeah, why wouldn't we watch it in English?
Yeah.
Except for the ones that just didn't have it,
Hmm.
which when I would then go find my own anime, that would happen a
Mm.
lot.
I
But,
swapped between the dub and subs.
yeah.
Like, I watched the entirety of the original series dubbed,
Mm.
and then all the movies subbed.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I love I love how End of Ava sounds in subs.
Mm.
Okay.
You want to move on to End of Ava now?
I want to move on to End of Ava. Hey, do you know I really like End of Evangelion?
Hold on a second. End of Ava came out 1997.
Whoa.
That's the only note I need because it's by the same dude still.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so End of Evangelion. I think we all know the story of End of Evangelion. Ava episode 26, 25, and 26 came out. People were like, what the fuck was that?
They ran out of money.
They ran out of money. And so Anno's like, oh, you want a fucking ending?
Boom.
You want a fucking ending? You want things to be wrapped up? Okay, if things are going to be wrapped up, it's going to be fucked up.
Holy schmoly.
Holy cow, I love this movie.
What a good movie. It's your first time watching it. What do you think of it?
So, I like episode 25, 26. I think their original versions, yes, it was very much, okay, yeah, we ran out of money. But I think thematically, creatively, and artistically, I think they're good. I think they're great.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And so, outside of the perspective of, watching it week to week and then going, what the fuck was that? To me, I feel like going into it, I'm like, I don't feel like End of Eva needed to exist. And watching it, I'm like, I don't feel like this is a good replacement for the ending of the original series. I like it. I do go, oh, this is cool supplemental material. But for because there are people who go, oh, yeah, stop at like episode 24, then watch End of Eva. And I'm like,
Which is
No.
what I did originally.
don't
Don't do that.
do that.
Well,
That's
not stop at 24.
Yeah.
Instead of 25, 26, I watched End of Ava first and then came back and watched 25, 26
Yeah.
immediately after.
Okay, you shotgunned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like I disagree with that, and like End of Eva is good.
It is.
If I'm going to go through Evangelion again, I'm not going to necessarily make time for End of Eva
Hmm.
because it's good, but I'm like I like the original ending more.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Liz, yell at me.
Okay. People are like, oh, End of Ava, alternate ending. No, it fucking isn't. Do you know what End of Ava, as you said, it's supplemental. End of Ava is episode 25 and 26.
It's 25 and 26 in the real world outside, not
Yes,
the
that's-
Shinji's metaphysical world.
That's how I always took End of Ava.
Yeah.
This is what's fucking going on when Shinji's having that mind palace.
Because you see Misato and Ritsuko like dead in like his like in some of the flashes, and it's like, oh, where the fuck does that come from? What's going on there?
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, End of Eva shows you what happens.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm sure this was what was implied,
Yeah,
where they're like, okay, you don't want it to be implied anymore? Here it fucking is.
here's it explicit.
Because End of Ava really is two different movies in one. You got the pre-credits and the post-credits. Where the pre-credits, it's like, here's the end of Evangelion as a anime. Here is Asuka fighting the Ava series Ida. Third impact happens.
Yeah,
Credits. What's post-credits? It's the end of Evangelion thematically.
Yeah.
Here is everything Anno has to say, and here's the meaning behind everything behind it. Told with some of my favorite visuals I've seen in a movie. Hey, End of Evangelion is like in my top 5 movies. This is a movie where you feel hatred coming out of it. This is a movie the creator didn't want to make, and they're pissed about it. And you feel that in every fucking moment. You see it in the Oscar fight where it's like, oh my god, she's gonna break free, she's gonna do it. And then Anno slaps you in the face and he's like, that's not how this shit fucking works.
Yeah.
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 I really like this movie.
As I said, it's good. There's a lot of good parts of it. I've just been tainted by everyone going like, oh yeah, no, it's the replacement ending.
I never thought of it as that.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
Yeah,
as
because I just
replacement.
think of it as like a really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
I have watched this movie more than I've watched the original series.
Damn. Okay.
Because I've just put it on sometimes if I wanted to feel something.
All
right.
Because this movie elicits reactions out of you. You feel like that sinking feeling in your stomach during so many scenes. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
very well animated too.
Yeah, it's very well animated, very well done. And like there are some parts of it that it kind of like gives insight to that like I never fully clocked onto. Like, you know, when everyone's like seeing the people that they want to see, like Ray is turning them into the people that they want to see, and so the like that one like bridge crew member who just sees Ritsuko, I'm just like, I didn't get that from the show, but like,
yeah, it makes sense.
All right, I guess that checks out.
They can be gay.
The other guy seeing Masato, yeah, I guess that checks out. I think the guitar guy, he's just in the court. He's just like underneath his desk freaking out.
Yeah, and it's just Ray.
Yeah,
the implication is that he was so caught up in his job that he didn't have anyone.
Yeah.
Or that's like my interpretation of that.
I mean,
I didn't get the job bit, but I was just like, he doesn't have anyone.
Yeah, because like you do see him like, you know, he likes guitar, he likes music. So I just kind of got it as like, yeah, he just didn't necessarily have anyone. Like, you know, he wasn't necessarily wrapped up in his job. He had other interests.
But it's just
he didn't have a romantic interest that the show could pull from.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that scene though.
Yeah.
Just the entire third impact happening.
Yeah.
You get the song behind it.
Yeah. That song. Holy moly.
Like that song, which you guys have kind of brought up at karaoke a few times and done it a few times, and it's like, oh yeah, from End of Eva. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. And then it starts playing, I'm like, here we go.
Okay. I didn't realize at that point you hadn't seen End of
Eva.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah.
I figured out you hadn't seen End of Eva like a month ago.
Yeah, so I've now watched the original series 3 times, and for this podcast, I have finally watched End of Eva and the rebuilds for the first time. Because I just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, but like End of Eva, it's like, I don't want to say it's avant-garde in a sense, but it's like, it's not trying to be a traditional narrative.
No.
It's half of a traditional narrative. The first 40 minutes are a traditional narrative.
I feel like it's... You say that, but I feel like that's very much because it's like, well, it's the alternate take of episode 25 and 26 of a TV show, so like, it doesn't need to be a traditional narrative, it just needs to be an ending.
Yeah, and it is.
And like, which, hey, it is, and that is cool, and, you know, it does a good job of that. And like, here's the thing, like, if this was the ending instead of the 25 and 26 that we got, I'd still be fine with that. I'd still be happy with it. And like, I'll even say that, like, if we got this as the original ending and then they did then End of Eva was then the 25 and 26 that we got, I'd still feel that was unnecessary.
Yeah, it's just whatever you watched first, you would have felt more satisfied with.
Yeah. To me, it's more of, I feel like, yes, it's good, but I feel like it was unnecessary.
No, fair. I mean, it was a fuck you movie. It was a movie made out of hatred.
Yeah. Out of hatred and, hey, Evangelion is bringing us out of bankruptcy. Let's fucking cash in. Let's milk this shit.
Yeah, and with Anno, he's like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to.
Because I have this thing where I'm like, if I can feel the hatred of a director coming out of their film, I feel like, ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's why... spoilers for, like, 2 hours from now. That's why I really love 3.0.
Yeah.
Surely we're not going to be here for that long.
Who knows?
But yeah, it's like you feel like Anno's just he hates this.
Yeah.
He made his ending. He doesn't want to flesh it out.
Yeah.
And it feels you two haven't seen Twin Peaks, but I'm gonna use a Twin Peaks example.
I've seen the original Twin Peaks show.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
We've had this exact same interaction like a dozen times now. You go, you haven't seen Twin Peaks, and I go, oh yeah, no, I've seen the original, and you're like, oh yeah, because you haven't watched season 3, I register that as you having not watched it.
Yeah, watch season 3.
Damn, okay.
But yeah, Twin Peaks, where it had a very similar thing where the ending ended on a very weird note, and then they were like, "Oh my god, a movie's coming out. That's gonna fulfill our ending hopes." The movie's a prequel.
Yeah.
It's thematically an ending
Yeah.
because it's like, spoilers for Twin Peaks. So the setup for Twin Peaks is that there's a murder. The movie, you watch the murder happen. And you get the closure to the mystery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get all the answers.
Except there's a mystery at the end of season 2.
Okay.
You gotta wait 20 years to get to that ending.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels very similar to Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me in that sense. Where it feels like the creator being like, fuck you to the audience who wanted more.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. No, I respect it. Like, yeah, that I respect Arno and his works. And Lynch and his works as well.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So sad. But yeah, so End of Ava, it's good, it's fun. I do like it, not as much as you, but I do, but it is good.
Yeah. I can't say, I feel like I enjoyed it a lot when I first watched it. I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I couldn't say why though, because the second half still was like the spectacle that I was expecting it to be. I guess maybe because I've seen it before, it didn't hit as hard, is all I can think of. But like, it's still a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I still really like it a lot.
Yeah, because it's like the first half is the spectacle half. The first half is the spectacle half.
I would have said the second half is a spectacle.
But like the first half, you have the cool Ava fight scene.
Yeah, but I mean like the third impact happening.
Yeah, third impact is visually very spectacle.
I mean, yeah.
All that stuff, all the stuff of like real world shots.
Yeah, no, that stuff's great.
I'm talking about that. Because that's all vibe stuff, and vibe stuff hits me.
To be in a theater when End of Ava came out, to see that theater shot,
I can imagine how insane that'd be.
that would have been, ooh.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy with the Ray plush.
Shout out to the guy doing the gang sign in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I do want to touch on that you remind me of was saying, like, you know, yeah, the original ending, they ran out of budget. To kind of quickly go back to the original series, I do like the ways that they got around the fact that they ran out of money. I do really like, and the moment and the parts of like in subsequent entries where they kind of go, oh, we now have the money, so we don't need to do that. I'm like, cool, you've now made it worse. So like in like, you know, 25, 26, when they're reusing footage, I'm like, honestly, no, that's kind of cool because it kind of gives it a very surreal feeling of Shinji pulling on his memories to kind of have these people yell at him and like in a very abstract way. And I know a lot of people, you know, hey, it's a very controversial part. The elevator scene.
Yeah, the elevator scene's great.
Yeah, and so when in like the
fucking elevator scene, when that happened, they walked in the elevator. I'm like, oh boy, it's the elevator scene again.
Yeah, and then like in the
elevator scene, trying to pull out my phone.
And then like in
what? What do you mean you pulled out your phone? You sit there and watch it.
You sit there and you stew.
Just like they did. Zuma!
I actually think I went to get a glass of water.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, I have 20 seconds. I can get some water.
Pause it, come back. You sit your ass down and watch it.
I thought you were the film student.
Yeah. It's an anime. It's a TV show, not a film.
God.
You have an arts degree, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Use it.
I did. I wrote 2 reviews.
SMH.
But yeah. And then yeah, the rebuild where it's like they take that like 10 minutes and turn it into like 10 seconds. I'm like, this is a much worse scene.
It's a lot shorter, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's uncomfortably shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not long enough to get a glass of water.
no. And
good.
it's like, no, you need to sit there and you need to feel that awkwardness and uncomfortableness that goes on for far too long. Yeah, is it financially a very cheap scene to make and that's what they needed? Yes. Did they take full advantage of that? Yes. Limitation breeds creativity.
This is another very similar scene that I also really like with Ava Unit 1 holding Karu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And it holds that for a while.
for so
it's like
long.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the music. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just like, again, fucking cheap as shit scene. Emotionally rich.
It hits hard.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, the one part of animation that you would potentially get cuts to black, just sound effect. Fucking what?
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Well, End of Ava has very nice shots.
End of Ever has some very good shots.
I like the shot where Gendo was eaten by Unit 1.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
vaguely.
Because I like how Gendo's hubris is that he doesn't...
You don't get to experience.
Yeah, he doesn't get to experience instrumentality at the end.
No life for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he dies before he gets his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting ending for him.
No matter the ending, man doesn't get life.
Yeah, I mean, 4.0. But yeah, Ritsuko
Yeah.
gets to be the one that actually just shoots him. That was cool.
Yeah. And then like he's like, oh yeah, let's do this. Ray puts his hand inside of her. I don't know why he needed to go titty first, but he did. Pervert. And then she's just like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna take your hand.
I'm gonna eat you.
Mine now.
Yeah.
She
He's just
took
like,
Adam.
yeah, he's just like, what?
What do you mean, no?
Yeah, she's like, no, fuck you. And he's like, ah, shit.
I'm gonna let Shinji dictate instrumentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Pat.
Yeah.
When did SMT3 come out?
Early 2000s. It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, there's like one of the endings in
I
that
want
game
to say 05.
No, I
feels
don't know.
very third impacty.
No, I want to say like early.
Or 03
It's
even.
post End of Ava, but
It-
I'm trying to think.
It's 03 or 05.
I'm trying to think if it's late enough for it to have been inspired in script writing.
'Cause I'm pretty sure
Shit.
P3 is 06.
The original version was February 20th, 2003.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
that one ending in SMT3 that feels very much like the world Shinji was trying to create with the third impact. The world where you're on your own.
Yeah.
Which ending?
The one with the loser guy.
Oh, I haven't seen any of those endings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I when I played, I got the freedom ending. So
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, one of the endings feels very much like, oh, that's the world Shinji was about to create until he was like, everyone enters the gloop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started making that world, and he was like, "Hang on, this sucks. Let me roll
No
it
one
back."
can hurt me if I'm on my own, but then I'm bored if I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Then everyone becomes one.
Yeah.
Everyone goes into the primordial goop.
Yeah. And then Asuka's just like, fuck you.
I mean, it's what they imply. It's like you go into the goop, but if you want to keep your humanity, you can escape the primordial soup.
Mm.
And that's what Shinji and Asuka did.
Yeah.
And then that final shot of them on the beach.
Yeah.
That final bit into just nothing because they did the credits earlier. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm forever cursing the name of whoever's in charge of bringing anime movies to Australia. Because there was the 4K re-release of End of Ava that came out last year,
Did they not put it in the middle?
which didn't come out in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Imagine that scene in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just missing all the 4K re-releases that are happening right now.
Yeah, because it would have hit harder than like it finishes and the VLC logo pops up.
At least with Netflix, it finishes white and then it's their credits. So at least that lets you stew a bit.
It doesn't just auto fire you onto the 5 seconds until new movie starts.
Yeah, imagine watching End of Ava, white, and then it's now watch Squid Game.
Hit the quick time event to not start something.
Yeah.
But it's just that shot of just like them both on the beach and then the strangulation happening.
Hmm.
And then the only sound is like, you don't know if it's Asuka choking or Shinji crying.
Hmm.
And it's like, ooh, that hits.
Hmm.
And then it's the. What does she say?
I think it's how disgusting. or
Yeah,
something
how
like that.
disgusting. Fun fact. Did you know Asuka's voice actress was actually being choked?
Oh, really?
I think I've heard this before.
Yeah, no. Ono was like, he didn't think he was getting the performance across he wanted. So he told Shinji's voice actress to choke Asuka's voice actress. And that created the take he wanted.
He's like,
I hope
Hey.
with permission.
Yeah, I mean, they could say no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. I'm just hoping.
he just like puts his finger on the corner. He's like, yeah, it's not really working. Hey, Shinji, do you mind choking a bitch? All right.
And it created a great take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Good take.
hope they did it first try.
Surely they did it first try.
They better have done
I
it first try.
I feel like you can only try it like 2, maybe 3 times
Yeah.
before you're like, okay, no.
It was
Yeah,
like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's even then it's just kind of like, okay, keep doing it. Like, is this working? Like, try, like, put your hands a little bit different, like pressure. No, it's not happening, not working. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, fuck that idea.
Hmm.
That or you're like, no, that sounds good. Keep going, keep going. Almost there, almost. All right, cool. We're done. I'm
But
so fucked up.
with the credits thing, I do love how for the middle credits it's Shinji screams credits it.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, that lets you stew.
Yeah.
And never skip those credits.
No, I didn't.
You're meant to stew in those.
That's where I pulled out my phone.
You're meant to
Yeah,
sit there
same.
and listen to the song.
Yeah, I listened to the song while looking at other things.
Weren't you reading the names?
I probably read them last time I watched it.
I wasn't reading the names.
I always sit there and stew in it.
I don't.
So why are you like?
Motherfucker yelling at us for not stewing during the credits. Pulls out phone, no, gets a drink of water, leaves the fucking room during the elevator scene.
To be fair,
The hypocrisy in this fucking
I
room.
feel like the elevator scene is more important to sit through.
I didn't leave the room.
You know what? To be fair, yeah, that's with how your apartment's set up. Yeah, you don't need to.
Basically,
I,
But, like,
I can still
still-
see the TV when I'm filling up my glass.
doesn't count.
Doesn't count. You're supposed to stew while things are happening. When the credits are rolling, there's a bit of like leeway of like, okay, yeah, you can kind of pull out your phone, do something else.
I did see a bunch of banger tweets when the 4K re-release was happening in America of people just shaking their head when they see people go to the bathroom during the credits of End of Ava.
Hmm.
Or like people just leaving during the credits and not coming back.
Oh no!
Yeah,
It's like, oh, look at this fool. They didn't know it's a midwave credits.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that would happen to people. Like they would do that, and then like they'll be talking to their mates. They're like, "Yeah, sorry," and like, it was
Weird ending.
Weird ending, yeah. And their friend who had seen it was like, "Oh yeah, yeah," but it's thematic, because like well, what were you thinking of, when Shinji was, choking Asuka on the beach, and they're like, "What?" It's kind of like with people who like with Nier Automata. People are like, "Yeah, I got the first ending," and then like New Game Plus. That's just you playing as 9S. There's nothing here, so yeah, it's kind of stopped it. And it's just like,
No.
no, you're about a third of the way through the game.
Jesus. Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, same with Armor Core 6.
yeah.
Damn.
Or like, oh hey, I rolled credits in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I don't need to. I can put that game down. It's like, no, you've done 1/3 of you've done 1 of 3 storylines.
Yeah, and then you need to do the Chow Garden.
Yeah, you haven't done the Chow Garden. How good is your Chow at karate?
Yeah, it's
Very
like,
important.
It's like saying you finished Shadow the Hedgehog once.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
You need to finish that thing at least 10 times, and then you can get the true ending.
Exactly. But you think people would check their phones and be like, "Oh, only 40 minutes have passed. Short movie."
Yeah. I mean, that. We'll get in. We'll kind of go into it more, but like that happened to me during uh Rebuild 4, where I'm like, okay, yeah, so this is clearly like the ending, like the way everything's going. I look at the clock, and I'm like,
Hmm,
hang on,
only an hour.
I've got like an hour left though. What do you mean? Oh, okay, here we go.
We'll get in. We'll get into
We'll get
this.
into that
We'll get into
We'll get
Rebuild
into
4.
it, but Rebuild 4 does feel like two movies in one.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have anything extra to say about End of Ava? I like it.
I think I literally had no notes on it.
It's a really hot. It harkens back to the Utena movie where I'm like, oh, it's a movie I love visually. Struggle to talk about it.
It's a
Yeah.
vibes thing for me.
It's like, oh, it just washes over me of all the good vibes.
Yeah, like, and yeah, I think it's good. My opinion of it has been very much tainted by just how people talk about it.
But also, if we drag you into a cinema when they're running the 4K of End of Ava,
Yeah, if it's like, oh, hey, they're doing a 4K run of End of Ava, who wants to go? I'll be like, yeah, sure. It's just, yeah, my take is still, yeah, if you watch the anime and you feel satisfied, then yeah, sure, you can just stop there.
Hmm.
because that's how I feel about the rebuilds.
Rebuild 1 came out in 2007.
Oh wait, because I'm gonna be consistent with the rebuilds. I rated End of Ava 5 stars on Letterboxd.
But
I'm not going to tell them.
I'm gonna bring up my scores on every movie.
I didn't think Rebuild 1 was in 2007. Also, this is, by this point, Anno had split off into his own studio, called Studio Kara. So, yeah.
Oh.
But 2007? I thought the rebuilds were a lot later. But,
no, I mean,
yeah.
you can buy 1.0 on DVD.
That means nothing to me.
Yeah, for the 12-year anniversary, they did the first rebuild.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, because my brother has 1.0 on DVD, and I look at that, and I look right next to it, 1.11 on Blu-ray. I'm like, fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Time to Google which one I watch.
Hmm.
Which one did you watch?
1.11.
Yeah.
It's just like director's cut-ish, right?
Yeah, it's theatrical release versus home release.
Yeah. Because, like, the one I watched was like 1.11, 2.22, 3.33.
Yeah.
So Evangelion 1.0, also known as,
You are not alone?
yeah, you are, open brackets, not, closed brackets, alone,
Yeah.
created in 2007. It's a remake.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
a remake of, like, what, the first 6 episodes? 7 episodes?
Something like that, yeah.
They cut bits and bobs, but like it is just the start of Ava
The first
being
couple
retold.
angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
I
that-
feel like there's not really much to talk about for me
I feel
anyway.
I feel like the interesting parts to talk about with 1.0 is what they do end up changing.
Like the ocean's already red.
The ocean is red. They're like, oh, this is what the second impact did.
Hmm.
Yeah. And, like, I feel like
The
one...
moon has its stripe on it.
I don't think my house was looking at the moon.
Yeah, I feel like 1.0 is a much more interesting film prior to the release of 2.0.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Because you go in going, oh, yeah, it's just a remake of the series, just the film versions of the series. Oh, hey, this is a little bit different, that's a little bit different. Oh, hang on, what? And then you get to, like, the ending of Kara on the Moon, and you're like,
What the fuck?
what? Because, because I knew, what it was going in, but, like, I didn't know exactly everything that had been changed. And so when they go down to the basement, I'm like, this is a lot earlier. And they're like, yeah, here's Lilith. I'm like, whom? Whomst?
Yeah, who that?
Yeah. There's someone else up there.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not what I remember from the show, but all right.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the ending, it's just like, okay, yeah, no, that would shock a lot of people who are going, yeah, I like Evangelion. I'll go watch the summary movies with the, better animation. Fucking what?
Hmm.
The better animation, though. God, it's good.
I was gonna bring up, I'm pretty sure, I think it is, The first 22 minutes are 1-to-1 the first episode.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about it, because I like a lot of the shots of like them shooting up the elevator when the Ava goes berserk and it like flips at the monster. I really liked the first episode. So when I was thinking about that, watching the thing, I'm pretty sure it's 1-to-1.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
didn't catch that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I will. I don't know if this is controversial or not. Like Rebuild 1 has better animation, but it doesn't. But I like how the original series looks more.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Cells look nicer.
Cells look nicer, and yeah, look, I like my old shit. I can't like towards the end of watching the original series, I'm like, fuck, I should have been watching this on the CRT.
Yeah. I do really love the lighting they've used for 1.0. I like Unit 1's green bits are light up, they glow,
Yeah,
and that
Mm.
creates some really sick shots.
yeah, that is really cool.
Unit 0 is yellow.
Yeah, I was thinking like that is just a different color, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's blue in the series, right?
We see proto Unit Zeros in the series and they're yellow.
Okay.
Like in the series where Misato's going down
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
secret lab, we see the Unit Zero with spines.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I feel like they do. Because you're saying because in the original series it is blue, but I'm like, yeah, no, in my brain I was gonna be like, yeah, Unit 0, that's yellow.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna look something up because I'm thinking the manga it's also yellow.
Huh.
Because for me, I was like, oh yeah, Unit Zero is yellow because I had watched the rebuilds last and not the original series.
Yeah, that's probably the same to me.
But for you, who hadn't seen the rebuilds,
Why was it yellow for you?
Yeah, I think it's because like
you saw a rebuild image. Oh,
Or like
yeah,
people are making fan out of it or something? Or like you're seeing figures or something?
yeah, all the merch would have been off rebuild.
no, in the original series it is yellow.
What?
I could have sworn it was blue.
No, I could have sworn it's blue too.
Maybe it's just some of
Fuck
the
off!
lighting
Yeah,
or something.
goddamn fucking fandom wiki.
Ah,
Yeah, but like, yeah, Ava Unit.
It going berserk. It's yellow.
No, but that was in the flashback.
I'm being trolled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in the flashback. Because yeah, this is what Unit Zero looks like, right?
But Unit 0 in preparation for its activation test, sure.
Yeah, but that's the flashback, right?
When it goes berserk for a second time,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's blue.
it is blue.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say.
because like this is it with the spear of Longinus.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I'm being gaslit.
Sorry, no, okay, fine then. It's both in the original series.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only yellow in flashbacks.
Yeah, but like, so
It was yellow, now it's blue.
yeah, and like I feel like you see it more in flashbacks than in the wild.
Yeah, it has like
Probably,
3
yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell, the fandom wiki is dog water.
There's a
Yeah.
reason I didn't click on the fandom link.
Yeah, but it has a gallery, so I can easily go through all the fucking pictures.
Yeah, we solved the mystery of the Unit Zero color.
Yeah,
But yeah, Unit Zero is just yellow.
yeah.
They didn't paint
Still
it.
cool.
Yeah, they didn't change its paint job after it went berserk.
Which I mean, I feel like after something goes berserk, you got to change its colors.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they didn't do that with Unit 1, so.
Yeah, because purple and green, they got to keep it Joker colors.
Why is purple and green the Joker color?
Fine then, it's Piccolo.
Okay, that's cooler.
Unit 1 aura farms. Speaking of aura farming, Gendo.
Okay.
Okay, so the rebuilds do this thing where they try to make Gendo a significantly cooler character than he was in the original.
It feels lamer.
Do you
Like,
really?
it feels like they're like trying too hard.
Okay, yes, they're trying harder to make him cool.
Yeah.
Like he has a lot of like aura farming shots,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of him just like that, right?
Yeah.
a lot of blood splats on him, and he doesn't like get phased.
But he does it in the series.
That's on the series.
It's not as cool in the series.
I think that's cool in the series.
I mean, like, I feel like it's as cool in the series. Like, yeah, and like, I feel like also when you're watching the rebuilds, you also do have that kind of. You're watching. watching him with the knowledge of how like actually pathetic he is.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
like, oh, here's this old man who just wants his wife.
Yeah.
Here's this fucking wife guy who doesn't know how to interact with people.
Hmm. Here's Shinji in 10 years.
Yeah,
If he doesn't change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the yeah.
Yeah.
here's bad future Shinji.
Mm.
Yeah, one thing, and like then I don't know. Actually, no, it doesn't really start in Rebuild. The first Rebuild kind of does more of the second one of like some of the changes in how characters develop. But I was gonna say like how Ray is now like kind of doing a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like I feel like watching through the rebuilds and then kind of thinking about it in comparison to the original series, like original series, I can see why people would kind of pair Shinji with like Asuka or Masato, but then the rebuilds do a lot more effort of kind of drawing the connections between him and Ray and him and Kaoru because like those two get a lot more
Yeah, they get.
focus and attention and development.
We had this discussion with someone else on Thursday night where the rebuilds feel very much more Shinji POV than the original series does.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where the original series is willing to jump away from Shinji for whole episodes.
Yeah.
Where the rebuilds, it's just like, this is Shinji.
This is Shinji's story.
Where Misato kind of plays the Kaji role in the rebuilds. Because you don't see her as much.
Yeah. This is about a boy named Shinji.
Yeah, living in the flooded streets of New Orleans.
Yeah.
They love that opening.
It's a good one. Yeah, and I feel like Rebuild 1, as I said, like the most interesting parts to talk about would really only be that interesting to talk about before 2.0 has come out, because everything you want to talk about is like going, oh, where is this going? And then 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 answer that.
My favorite
And-
part of the rebuilds, I like when the next up previews just lie to you. All of
Yeah.
them do.
All of them do.
Yeah, because I'm like, I think 1.0 to 2.0 has the most connections.
Mm.
Where it's like, okay, yeah, this is basically what happens, but the animation isn't in 2.0.
Yeah.
But then the rest are just lying.
Yeah. Well, between 2 and 3, yeah.
That one, I'll get to that later.
Yeah,
'cause
we'll
I,
get to
I
that.
found that one incredibly funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
So anything else to say about 1.0?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Angel's Code Ramael, the triangle one, I
Yeah.
like that its drill is like actually a part of its body now, and not just like it looks like a part of it. Because in the main series, it's just like it's not blue, it's not triangular. I don't know.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They changed up the angel numbering in the rebuilds, right?
I think they did partially as well because they just cut angels out.
And then there's the angel they fight at the start of Mari fights at the start of 2.0. That is retroactively the third angel,
Yeah,
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They changed the numbering. Karu loses a bunch of
Yeah.
Karu goes down a bunch of ranks.
Yeah, but I was gonna
Yeah.
bring up specifically with the triangle one as well. I really like its noises, and I like the way it moves.
Oh, actually, no. So we talk about like the original. It just looks better than the rebuilds in general. Ramiel, though, that fight could only have been done in the digital animation age.
Yeah.
They could not have done what they did in the rebuild version of that fight in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the way it moves.
It looks so freaky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really love how that fight looks.
Yeah, no, I'll give it that. Yeah, that one's a lot
yeah,
more
'Cause-
visually interesting.
Because they were playing with what they had
Yeah.
instead of just being like, here's what we used to do, but worse.
Hmm.
But yeah,
This movie's not that interesting. It's a remake.
it's a remake
It's
and
a
like
retelling.
yeah. And like as I said, things are different, but like
Why the ocean red?
yeah,
We get into it more in Rebuild 2.
yeah. Because like even like isn't in like Rebuild 1, yeah, it's Asuka and Rei that fights it instead of Shinji and Rei.
No, it's still Shinji and Rei that fights Ramiel.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, Shinji still
No.
shoots the gun.
I feel like no, because Asuka. Because I remember Asuka does a fight that she's not supposed to normally. Because
It wasn't that one.
Yeah, because that one is still before Asuka's introduced.
Yeah, because Asuka's in 2, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was trying to remember when she shows up.
Because Asuka shows up episode 8,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure the Ramiel fight's episode 7.
Yeah, it is
Mm.
before.
Yeah. I might be insane, and because I do know she also does do she instead of Doja getting into the fourth Eva,
Yeah.
she does, but I'm like, I feel like in Rebuild, like there is also changes to it. Sure, let's just have this moment be silent while so we can edit it out.
For reference, I rated Ava 1.0 3 stars on Letterboxd. It's good, it's just uninteresting to me.
Yeah, I think it's my least favorite of the 4 rebuilds.
Like, I accept what they did, and it's nice.
It's the
But-
start. I feel like,
But if I want to watch the rebuilds, the other 3 have things that I want to see.
yeah,
That isn't just
it's different.
original.
I guess I can bring up as well I learned about this on Thursday as well with the Shinji's headphone thing, the track thing. Instead of it going up to 25 and then going back, it goes up to 26 in the rebuilds, which it doesn't in the series. Which, like, that's interesting.
Yeah, it moves forward.
Yeah.
Like the story.
Hmm.
I'm insane.
Yeah, you're insane?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
insane.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like, what are you thinking of?
I may
Because I remember there's an episode where Oscar does a fight that she's not meant to.
Yeah, and like so I might have just been thinking of that one. Yeah, no. There is a fight like I feel like outside of her piloting Ava Unit 4 or 5, whatever fucking number it is, there is another one that she does do that she doesn't do in the original.
Yeah. But we can talk about that when we get to Evangelion 2.0. You cannot
Advance?
advance. Yes.
I'm so goated.
Okay, this movie opens up, and shit is different from the get-go.
I can't remember the timeline of this.
Actually, not from the get-go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
From like 5 minutes in, it's different.
What happens?
Because it opens up with a scene of Shinji and Gendo at Shinji's mum's grave.
Yeah.
That's in the original series.
Yeah.
But then from there, it's different, where it's like, oh my god, there's an angel attack. We can't get to the Evangelion. We're in the car.
Hmm.
And then Oscar just jumps out of a plane and has a really sick-ass fight scene.
Hmm.
Oscar gets her one cool moment in the entire fucking Rebuild series.
Yeah.
That was the angel that was like walking with the thin legs, making ice flakes on the
Yeah.
water, right? Yeah,
Mm.
That was cool.
that was cool.
Evangelion 2.0, this was 2009, I'm pretty sure.
It was 09, yep.
Yep. So only 2 years after 1.0. Yep, opens up completely different already.
Yeah. Because they don't have the sync fight.
Including Oscar's name.
Yeah, it was like,
Oscar Langley Shikanami?
I'm pretty sure it's literally just Shikinami.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have Langley.
No, I remember there being Langley.
Okay, well, it might have Langley then, but
yeah,
it's not Soryu or whatever.
So they've already opened the movie. Oscar has a different name. What does that mean? We don't find out what that means until 4.0.
We'll find out later.
Whoa.
Oscar's a very different character than she was in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rey is very different. She gets a very different role in this movie.
Yeah.
So, what did we think of 2.0? I really liked it.
I think it's my favorite of the rebuilds.
That is interesting.
I think that it's where the rebuilds start getting interesting.
Oh, definitely.
Because it's like, oh, okay, now you're leaning into doing different things, and
Yeah.
You're actually doing something with these movies instead of just remaking it with slight differences.
Mm.
It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, let's go.
Yeah, because we go from Oscar being introduced, we have that little post-Oscar introduction bit,
Mm.
and then the main conflict comes from Oscar in Unit 4.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain's telling me it was Unit 3. I don't know why.
I think that... Oh,
Unless they
wait, no,
changed the
no,
number.
no, wait, I'm stupid. The movie doesn't open with Shinji and Gendo at Yui's grave. It opens with us introducing our new character.
Mari.
Yeah, Mari.
Yeah, because it opens with the scene of the girl in the weird Ava, and you're led to believe it's like, oh, that's probably Asuka.
Yeah.
Because, like, oh, here's a English-speaking character in a European country. I bet it's Asuka. And that fight's really cool. I like the Ava has 4 legs.
Hmm.
4 legs on wheels, right?
Yeah, 4 legs on wheels.
Yeah.
The plug suit is not as clean.
Yeah.
I think that's Ava Unit 5?
Yeah.
I can't
Actually, no,
remember.
because I'm pretty sure because it's developed before, that's Ava Unit 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that being 3. But yeah, we have that fight, and then we get introduced to our new character, Mari.
They done put a Atlas white woman in the movie.
We'll get into her in 4.0 because that's when she gets her interesting shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mari is other child.
Just like the Atlas white woman. They're
Yeah,
there, but they don't do anything until later.
It's the Atlas white woman. Mari, Marie, very similar characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go from that to the Yui scene to Asuka being introduced. Then we have like that small Asuka introduction sequence that's pretty similar to the original. And then the first massive change happens where Asuka has to pilot Unit 3 or 4, the one Toji pilots.
Yeah.
And that's where we get our biggest distinctions between Asuka Langley Soryu and Asuka Langley Shikanami. Where Asuka in the rebuild is a much more open character than Asuka in the original.
Yeah.
Where it's like, she is willing to talk to with Masato about her issues. Where in the original, she would never fucking do that.
Yeah.
Which definitely feels like that is commented on in 3.0.
Yeah.
Because, like, her name's different. She is a different character.
Yeah.
She just looks like the character you know.
Yeah.
Like, even Rei. Rei acts very differently. She starts to get her personality a lot earlier.
Yeah.
And then she's the one trying to bridge the gap between Gendo and Shinji.
Yeah.
And that stuff gets interesting.
Yeah.
I really like that bit.
Yeah.
That whole stuff. I was so, like, I knew it was going to happen, but I was still, like, heartbroken when it was, like, the angel attacked and they couldn't do the thing anymore. I'm like, no!
Yeah, and you see, like, the pot, like, boiling over.
Yeah.
While she's, like, there at the door.
And, like, in the main room, there's, like, all the 4 things already, like, lined up. And I'm like, no!
It's like, oh, this one finally cleaned her house for the first time in her life.
Close!
Yeah.
And then Gendo ruins their relationship.
Yeah.
On that same fucking day.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, that's what happens in the show, but, like,
there's not the setup
when you see how close they, like, the extra emphasis on how close they were to finally having a good relationship, to then just see it fucking destroyed in an instant.
My favorite distinction to the show is, like, at the in the show, when Shinji is like, I have 5 minutes left, I can fucking destroy HQ. And then in the rebuild, we don't get that moment right away. We get Misato waking up, and she's like, where's Shinji? And he's already on top of HQ?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. And, like, he's having his fucking breakdown going, you fucking piece of shit.
I can kill you right now.
Yeah. And they're like, Shinji, please don't. And he's just like, fuck you.
Increase the pressure.
They could just do that.
Yeah, they can just kill you.
He's just like, mods, kill my boy.
Yeah, it's just like that setup of the dinner party. It just looms over the entire movie until it gets ruined.
Yeah.
And then you don't know what happens to Asuka.
No.
Yeah.
Because Asuka's just gone for the rest of the movie after that.
Yeah.
She's like, oof. I liked this Asuka.
Yeah. She was... It was interesting to see. Oh, hey, here's an Asuka who can actually talk to people.
Yeah, she has relationships.
Yeah.
She has a good relationship with Masato, which is very distinct.
Yeah.
And then we get Kaji.
Yeah.
Kaji gets to do a bit more in the rebuilds, or a bit more on screen.
He still has his watermelons.
He got his watermelons. He almost sexually assaults Shinji.
Yeah.
He gets
Which-
child labor out of Shinji.
Yeah.
That man's gonna sexually assault someone.
Yeah, it's in his contract.
Yeah, whenever I'm on screen, be sexually assaulting, and when I'm not on screen, people must be asking, "Where's the sexual assault?"
Yeah, and then the one scene I really like is just the bit where they go to that purification plant.
The aquarium.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up at one point. That whole sequence is really nice
Hmm.
because it's showing more of like what has happened to the world of like
Yeah.
all these animals that can't exist anymore because the ocean's red and like other stuff probably.
It's probably toxic.
Yeah.
Angels will do that to you.
Yeah, it's like these animals can only live here,
Hmm.
but they are able to bring them back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that brings like a different through line to what Kaji is in the rebuilds,
Hmm.
where he cares a lot more about. They take the bit of him caring about farming to him caring about life on Earth.
Like,
Yeah.
just all life
Yeah,
and like
and
preserving it.
yeah, and he wants to preserve it and keep it safe.
Hmm.
And I think that's a really interesting take for his character.
Yeah.
And like then you also do get the extra parts of it, like, oh hey, as we're bringing back these, sea life, then like Ray's having that connection of like, oh, why don't these ones go in with all the bigger, fish? It's like, oh well, because of how they're raised, they can't survive outside of this small environment, which does mirror Ray, but also kind of does mirror like the other parts as well,
Mm.
where they're in this kind of like situation where they're like, yeah, they can't really exist outside of being Ava pilots.
Mm.
And it's like, oh, hey, it's thematic.
Themes. This movie's trying things.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate how much it's trying.
Yeah.
Because I might as well bring this up now. We brought it up already of Oscar's the one that goes in the other unit instead. When it turns into an angel and then Shinji has to be the one to destroy it, but he says no, like he does in the main series.
Mm.
I like that the dummy plug in this version comes over
Yeah.
and forces your hands to stay on the controls.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
no, it's sick.
It hits harder,
Yeah.
and it makes more sense to like it's Gendo forcing Shinji to do it.
Yeah.
Because in the main series, he was like, I assume he was just bundled up in a ball, being like, no, stop this.
Yeah.
But this time, he's forced to have his hands on the controls doing it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it hits harder because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I'll absolutely fucking pay that. Yeah. And then it makes it even more like just about of him going, you fucking duct tape my hands to the machine while it killed someone I care about. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'ma kill you.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's harder.
Yeah.
Good. And just like, I feel like because it like, I don't know if just me not remembering the original as well, but I feel like in the rebuild it's a lot more brutal as well.
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely is.
Definitely, yeah.
And so it's like, it emphasizes Shinji being forced into it and then exaggerates its brutality.
Yeah, because the dummy plug taking over, I guess, is more like bestial.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because specifically with the like, I forgot what the tube's called that the pilots are in, but
Blinking.
The cockpit.
Yeah, the cockpit.
the cockpit thingamajig. In the main series, Unit 1 just holds it in its hand and crushes it.
Yeah.
Where in the rebuilds, it is in its mouth and bites it.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, that hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because does Shinji know it's Oscar in there?
I don't know if he knows it's Oscar, but he knows that someone's in there because he sees the thing.
Yeah, because in the original, he explicitly doesn't know it's Toji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the drama of the scene is people trying to tell him that it's Toji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say he doesn't know, but I can't remember.
Actually, I think he does because he's like, yeah, Oscar's going to test it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they all know that Asuka's going to go test it. Because like,
And that's why
because Rey was supposed to do it, but then Asuka's like, no, you do your lunch thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it instead.
Hmm.
So like they know that that's what she went to do,
Yeah.
and like that's why like Shinji also knew like, oh yeah, Misato's going to be there, Asuka's going to be there, doing that. Oh, it went berserk. Oh, the person is still inside. Well, it can only be Asuka.
Yeah. Okay.
and then it hit Shinji harder because like it not only went berserk, but it blew up the base of the people who were getting the data.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, Misato may also be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume Ritsuko's also there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like all the people.
Yeah, all the people
Yeah.
that matter.
Yeah.
Shinji doesn't. He likes. I guess he likes Ritsuko, but like he's not that close to her.
Do they interact once?
They've met.
While Misato's not there, no.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. While Misato or Gendo aren't there, no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think there's a single scene
But
where it's not just like Misato and Ritsuko interacting, or Ritsuko and Gendo interacting, and he's just there.
Yeah. Like I brought up Ritsuko as like another character that Shinji would know of.
Yeah.
But like he'd care more for Misato.
Yeah. I think in the rebuild, she talks to him once and goes, "Oh yeah, hey, can you give Rey her new ID?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like the one or two, like the one of like maybe 3 lines of dialogue they have with each other.
And then what happens after that scene?
I forgot.
The Oscar scene.
Which one? Tell me.
Well, it's the one where Shinji is like, oh, I'm just gonna join everyone else in hiding out this next angel attack. It's just an angel attack. What can go wrong?
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong with
What
an
could
angel?
possibly go wrong? It's just an angel attack. They've dealt with so many of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rey is gonna do it. She's gonna have a big break.
I'm gonna stop touching things.
Rey is gonna have her big break. She's gonna defeat that angel on her own. Nothing is gonna go wrong.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Oh no.
I think I'm blanking for whatever reason still.
It's the angel with like the whips.
It's the ending.
Oh, the paper one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the final fight.
Yeah. The whole like final sequence of like from Shinji like stomping on the thing till like end of movie is like a blur.
Oh
But
yeah.
Okay.
there's still a really good thing that happens in there.
Before Asuka is in the Ava, Mari enters the movie.
Via parachute.
Yeah, she parachutes into the movie and she's like, you can worry about me later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we won't bring her up much until later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rey fights the angel. It doesn't go well.
No.
Mari pilots Unit 2. It was a pretty cool fight.
Yeah. Didn't know you could just on command go beast mode.
Yeah.
For some reason, she knew that the Ava commands.
Completely forgot that it was literally just called Beast Mode.
No, she was like, active password the beast.
Yeah, the Beast.
Yeah.
But no, the Unit 2 beast transformation is actually so fucking sick.
Yeah.
The flipping like vows coming out
Yeah.
is like, oh boy.
Yeah, and then it turning into just like a panther. I'm like
a beast. It goes down.
I'm
But
like,
then it gets
why
like,
is it?
claws and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, why is it turning into a panther? Whatever. Sure, I guess.
It's because it's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I won't lie. I boss baby momented a little bit when I saw the vials come out. I'm like, it's like Potemkin's Gigantic.
But Potemkin doesn't get to become the beast.
No, he doesn't hunch over on 4 legs and start running at the opponent.
Imagine if he did.
If he could still buster in that form, he'd be broken, and he already is broken.
No,
so
that
imagine what that'd
you know, like Zangief's like running, like
Running bear grab.
be. He just gets on all fours and starts sprinting.
and like scurries towards and then into a command grab.
But yeah, that fight is sick. With
Yeah.
Mari versus the Angel. She loses.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like Unit 2 eating the AT field.
Yeah.
And then Shinji's like, oh no, Rey got eaten.
Whoa.
A third impact's happening.
Yeah. And like the scene of him like going, no, fuck you, I'm getting Rey back, and just like clawing through and like forcing his spirit into the angel to pull her out.
Yeah.
No, even before then.
And like, well, yeah, like that whole segment.
Shinji getting in the robot, the angel is at Nerf HQ about to like slice up the bridge bunnies.
Yeah.
And then Unit 1 just goes
Through the wall.
Yeah. Because that sequence that you brought up, Pat, of pulling out, like trying to pull Ayanami out.
Mm.
I don't know why I said Ayanami instead of Rey.
That's
That
what Shinji says.
Yeah, that's probably why. That whole thing is like one of it's that scene combined with the Oscar in the other unit scene combined with like all the little bits and bobs is why this is my favorite rebuild.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Like
Because it's specifically those two scenes that I brought up as well. I like feeling those
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, like that, the whole, like, Shinji getting into the robot and then engaging with the fight is just hype moment after hype moment. And it's so cool. And, like, I guess the irony of it, like, you started going, like, yeah, Shinji, do what you think is right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Third impact? Oh, fuck!
Oh!
And then it's like Shinji's about to beat the angel and then powers out again. It's like, no!
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, fuck it. I got power.
Yeah.
And then he does a third impact.
Yeah.
That near third impact scene is actually so sick too.
Yeah.
Like the song pops in
Yeah.
and everyone's like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, shit.
I wish I knew what the fuck the near third impact did.
We'll never know.
A lot of things happened, but none of them are clear.
Nope. Yeah, it's... I mean, look.
I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and be like, a lot of bad things happened.
It's a third impact, yeah.
If the second impact flooded half the world,
Yeah.
Made it red.
yeah, made it red.
It made just the ocean red.
The
So if
thi-
a near third impact can make the land red.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that near third impact scene is great. I forget that it doesn't end with... Because I remember 2.0 ending with Karu coming down and stopping it. I didn't remember that was an end credit scene.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I remember Shinji... Because when I watched it on Tuesday night, Shinji pulled Rey out. And then it ends. And I was like, wait, that's not how the movie ends.
And then he started stewing during the credits.
Yeah, and then I sat there in the credits writing my Letterboxd review. That's stewing.
Sure.
Sure.
And then the scene happened. I was like, oh, yeah, that's how it ends. The gay
Yeah.
boy comes down.
Mm.
Gays to the rescue.
Yeah.
Karu was doing his new Gay Plus run.
Yeah.
Okay, plus.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, like, if you know how things are going to go, you're like, well, let's see what happens if I do this.
Yeah, how about I stop the third impact?
Yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen originally,
Yeah.
until much later.
Oh, yeah, there was that scene where just Gendo and Futsuki go to the moon.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Seele has an Ava being built up here.
Well, they were just having a look.
Yeah, and then Karu's just there.
Yeah, he didn't need a spacesuit.
Yeah, he's an angel.
He's a little freak.
No, because I'm like, that scene is like the most out there of like the new 2.0 scenes, honestly.
Mm.
Because it's the most active we've seen Seele do things. We have not talked about Seele once.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
Because like they're the seedy civilization. Why do I keep saying that? They're the seedy organization that is puppeting everything on the side.
Yeah. And they're trying to follow the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Did you read the Dead Sea Scrolls in research?
No.
No,
I didn't even know you could. You can read them?
probably.
Damn, okay.
I'm going to Google exactly what the Dead Sea Scrolls are.
You just have a look at Sele's plans. It's that easy?
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, Seele is definitely more active in the rebuilds. You have a lot of scenes of Gendo and Futsuki being like, oh, this is part of their plans. We need to change things up.
Yeah. Because they seemed a lot more active, like both Gender and Sele, of like... Because before it was... Gendo was just like, yeah, we can just let Sele do their thing until like right at the end, and then we swoop in and do our own thing.
Yeah, and in this one, they're like, okay, we're taking control right now.
Yeah.
We're doing our own thing. We're stopping that Seele boy from kissing my son.
How dare he make my son gay?
Gendo is anti-woke.
Yeah, he's anti-woke.
I mean, that's why he always has the glasses on, so you can't see him sleep.
Whoa.
True.
The Dead Sea Scrolls include the oldest surviving manuscripts of entire books later included in the biblical canons, including Deuterocanonical manuscripts from late Second Temple Judaism and extra biblical books.
Cool.
So Seele's plans are in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Damn.
Get to reading.
Get to reading. We can do the third impact.
Yeah.
But do we want to?
Uh,
I don't think we should.
yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, see, right there it says, the boy be gay.
Okay, make it a gay boy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
You really shouldn't.
Just that entire final 20 minutes of 2.0 was just like really good action scene into really good emotional moments.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is why it's my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And then
Yeah, I'll pay that.
and then Masato's like, yeah, Shinji, go for it. Save Ray.
Yeah, Shinji, go for it. Shinji, stop going for it.
Well, she was still for it. She wanted Shinji to push past and get Ray.
Yeah. She regretted it.
Yeah, she regretted it.
Yeah.
Rip to a real one.
Mm.
2.0, very good movie. Do we have much else to say about 2.0?
I've said what I wanted.
Nah, not particularly. I've got a note in my notes that I'm like, I
Sure.
don't remember what that's for because all I wrote was elevator scene.
Elevator scene was 2.0.
Yeah, but I'm like, what did I want to say about it?
That it was shorter?
No, yeah, probably.
We already said
Maybe.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that's probably
they
it.
did use a couple like copy paste scenes in 2.0, but I felt like that was just more like, this is where we are in the story.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing I was going to bring up. This is the first part where we see the photo with Yui,
Mm.
and it has Murray in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, what is this Murray character all about?
we never find out.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain about that when we get to 4.0.
You might be able to make some assertions based on some other things, but it's not clear.
She is designed after Anno's wife.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
'cause
makes so much
I
sense.
watched the making of first half of the making of 4.0 documentary earlier today.
Hmm.
They don't say it, but Anno's wife gets an interview segment, and I'm like, oh,
That looks like Murray.
it just looks like Mari. Yeah. So search it up. You'll
okay.
understand. Same hair color, same glasses.
Google search, show me Hideaki Anno's wife.
No, because I was like, I watched 4.0 earlier today, and I'm like, what the fuck is Mari's deal? And then I watched that interview. I was like, oh, that makes sense. No, okay, it makes sense in the literal. Why
Why is she there now and she wasn't before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but I still don't understand what a thematic sense is.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that later, because I rated Evangelion 2.0 3.5 stars on Letterboxd.
I'll tell you mine. This was a 5-star.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So now we are up to
Reload?
Evangelion 3.0. I closed my Letterboxd app.
I can't remember what this one was called.
That's why I'm getting
You-
Evangelion 3.0. You cannot redo.
That's the one.
What was 2.0 called?
You cannot advance. I think.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Oh, actually, on 2.0, I get to talk about the preview for 3.0. Hey, do you love how brazenly they lied?
It's pretty funny.
I watched that and I was like, oh my fucking god. They did not have a script for 3.0 at this point. It's either that or they just wanted to hide it.
Probably did both.
3.0 was 2012, so 3 years later.
2012, yeah.
So I'm more inclined to say they just hid what they wanted 3.0 to actually be. But yeah, they just lied.
Yeah.
The 3.0 they described in the preview of 2.0 sounded kind of cool.
What was it that they described?
Shinji and Rei are stuck in Unit 1. The nerve squad are being hunted down. Mari is doing something.
I can imagine just that happened during the 14-year gap and we just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
And
that.
I think it works as a thing of like hiding it of like, oh, here's this big thing that's happening. We're not going to just tell you, yeah, no, that happens and then it's 14 years later, because we want that to be a shock. So we're going to just tell you that something else is happening. They're like, oh, yeah, no, continue straight on. There's, nothing too big about it. We're going to conclude this, and then you start watching 3.0 and you're like, what?
Yeah, because I was about to say, I think I understand the response to 3.0 when you take the 3.0 preview at the end of 2.0 in
Yeah.
account,
Yeah.
where people in 2012 go see the new Evangelion movie and they're like, what the fuck is this? What's going on?
Why are they flying?
Yeah.
Why is
pretty-
nothing being explained?
Pretty cool though.
I gotta say, I fucking love this movie.
It's a good.
This may be my
spectacle.
favorite Ava thing that is an end of Ava.
Damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on my bit of a tirade about this movie right now. Okay,
Sure.
so this movie's a mess.
Yeah.
This movie is a confusing, broken mess, and I fucking love it for that.
Mm.
You are not explained shit.
Yeah, because
It's a confusing movie.
it's all from the perspective of Shinji,
You are in Shinji's point of view,
and
yeah.
Shinji doesn't know because no one's telling him.
Yeah, no one's telling him shit.
Which is, I feel like, is very weird and bad on their part. They're like, Shinji, listen to us, do what we say.
We're not
Okay,
gonna tell you why.
what's
What
going on?
happened?
What's going on? Fuck you, shut up, you're
Yeah.
a cunt, fuck you, I
Yeah.
hate you.
Yeah.
Do as I say.
Yeah.
Who are you, my dad?
Yeah, and it's like, I love that
Yeah.
that mode of like anger that's surrounding this movie. Because this movie has like the same emotion pouring out of it that End of Ava does. Where this is like, oh, this man does not want to make this movie.
Yeah.
Because there's the entire scene of Shinji being like, I don't want to pilot an Evangelion anymore.
Hmm.
And it's like, oh, I wonder what this means. I wonder if Anno's saying something about...
I connected the dots.
Yeah. And then him being up like to Ray, you're not Iron Army. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
That's him responding to the fan response of 2.0, probably. Of Ray being so different.
Yeah.
Mm,
And then we got the gay piano scene, and I fucking love the gay piano scene.
that was hype as hell.
Yeah.
It happened so much earlier in the movie than I remember to.
Mm.
It's just like, I love Karu.
Yeah.
Karu in this movie is like the standout.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
takes
It's-
Shinji's gay
It's his
choker.
movie. He does take that.
He's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll explode my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, from the
Just-
start, we open up with a cool fight
He
scene.
gives bomb head.
+2. But yeah, opens up, we get...
Bang, +4.
Let's go!
Damn, you got 6 whole points.
That was
I'm +6 on bomb.
Yeah, the movie opens up, we've got a cool Oscar Amari fight scene as they get in Unit 1 from space. What's
Yeah.
Unit 1 doing in space? Oh, no.
Oh,
It's cool. It's a cool fight
that
scene.
was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I do have an issue with the 3.0 and 4.0 fight scenes,
Mm.
where I'm like, ooh, I don't like how many space fights there are.
Yeah, you did just like
Yeah.
take it off in my mind. It's like I was wondering why there was something off about it. It's because it's like the camera can just go wherever it wants because there's no like ground point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it looks better in 4.0. But yeah, I just noticed there's not much, like, foot on the ground Ava fights in 3 and 4.0.
Yeah,
No.
because they were flying for most of the movie.
Yeah, the ground is kind of dangerous.
Yeah,
Floor is lava.
they made it red.
The Shinji made it red. That fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know.
But yeah, we get that cool fight scene, and then we're cut into the ship, and Shinji's like, oh, what's going on? And no one explains it to him for the rest of the movie.
No.
Yeah,
He finds out it's 14 years later, like half an hour later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, they, in a very roundabout way, explain it to him, where there's like, you, what's your name? Like, tell the boy your name. She's like, okay, yeah,
I'm Toji's sister.
I'm Toji's sister.
Sakura Suzuhara, I think. it
Yeah.
is.
And he's like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, I'm his little sister. And he's like, what?
What do you mean little?
Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, it's been 14 years. And he's just like, oh,
Oh,
what?
Fuck. Yeah, what's he been doing for 14 years? Sleeping.
Yeah.
Very EP after almost blowing up the world.
Yeah, and he's like, Why is Asuka not aged? The
Evangelion.
Eva units do that to you.
The Ava curse.
Yeah.
And why does she have an eye patch? We'll find out that in 4.0.
Yeah. Which, like, yeah, it's like, okay, so I guess Eve. I mean, like, it's a double thing of, like, oh, the Evangelion curse. Well, yeah, you're not allowed to change their designs because that's what fans want. But then also, like, the Ava curse of, like, I guess, yeah, you got to stay a child to keep piloting.
Also, the Ava curse of, like, ooh, it's very convenient having them look exactly the same for trailers.
Yeah.
That too, yeah. I think I took it as just they need to be a child.
Yeah,
But, like,
I do understand
yeah.
the Ava curse of them not being allowed to change.
Yeah.
That is a good, like, take.
Yeah. Which, like, to me, that kind of then explains, like, potentially Mari as, like, maybe she's got the Ava curse as well.
Who's just had it for longer.
Yeah, she got it, like, way back in the day, and, like, you know, she was, like, there with, like, you know, Yui and Gendo doing the tests and got hit by that, despite the fact that she still would have been, like,
In her 20s.
in her 20s or 30s. But, like...
Because Yui had graduated when they had done all the stuff, and she was in the Shinji has been born photo.
Yeah. So it's like, maybe some of their, like, real early testing kind of... She got hit by that. I don't know.
I don't think Ano knows.
Yeah.
But, she's an enigma.
Yeah.
She's funny.
I think I like her as a character, but the more I try to break down what she is thematically, she does become a mess.
Yeah. And, like we'll get to it in 4.0 with, like, one of the reveals with her, but, like...
It's weird.
It's weird.
3.0, we're on the very fun movie where nothing is explained. I love this part.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, we're gonna give Ray a new suit. For some reason.
Different Ray.
It's a cool suit. I like it.
It's a cool suit,
It
yeah.
is a cool suit.
Because, like, Ray is like, hey, Shinji, where are you? And Shinji's like, everyone on this ship is mean to me, so I'm gonna go off Ray.
Yeah. It's like, see you nerds. They're like, you fucking piece of shit.
And then we see that Masato isn't, like, as hardened as she's letting herself out to be.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
You couldn't blow him up.
You use the Battle Royale bomb color on him. No.
No, it's still Shinji.
Yeah, it's the boy.
Don't you wanna see the boy?
Yeah, she does. That's why she doesn't bomb him.
Yeah. And then, you know, Ray takes him back to Nerve HQ. It's very destroyed.
It's fricked up, but they got a plant next to the piano, so all is good. That's a nice looking, like, area.
Yeah, they got a piano.
I mean, like, it's one of those, like, nice looking apocalyptic, like,
Yeah.
settings.
Like ruins, clean house piano, put a pot plant there.
I bet Karu did all that.
He definitely put that there.
It's not a pot plant, though. Isn't it just, like, growing out of the ground?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's growing out of the ground.
There's a tree.
Yeah.
He lugged that over there and put it there.
From the moon?
I don't think trees are on the moon, but he grabbed something.
Yeah.
Moon rock.
But yeah, so 3.0.
Yeah, they go back to Nerve HQ.
And-
Gendo was like, await orders. We're making a big Eva in this egg. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, and Shinji's just like, this kind of sucks. I probably shouldn't have come back.
But there's gay boy over here. Oh, no, my favorite part is just when Shinji meets Gendo again. And then it's like Ray and Karu in the background, not lit at all. And then Gendo's like, you must pilot Unit 13. And then the spotlight hits Karu with this guy. And I'm like, do you think they all did? Do you think they practiced that? Do you think they had marks on the floor so the spotlights would hit them properly?
No, they knew from probably being the ones to set it up where the spotlights were.
They knew Gendo enough to know that he'd want the dramatic spotlights.
Yeah. I feel like Karu's aura would just make it happen.
He just made spotlights.
That
it'd also be really funny if that was written in the scrolls.
That, or it's just like they're like, okay, Gendo's gonna be talking to Shinji. Well, we need to be there, you know, just in case he calls on us. And if he's going to call on us, there's going to be a spotlight accommodating for it, so we need to get in position just in case he needs us.
What if they accidentally were in the wrong positions, and then when Gendo was like, "Oh yeah, you're going with Karu," it lights up Ray.
No, it just lights up like half of Karu because he's just like a
Yeah.
little bit off.
He just scoots over a little bit.
I just found that funny. And then it's like Shinji is doing nothing for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. The food they give him just being like solid, like
Goop.
it's just a colored goop.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looks so unappealing.
Yeah.
It's the apocalypse. You're not getting burger.
I know, but like, damn.
Boy denied his burger.
At
Boy
least
without burger.
have some like texture difference in there.
No.
The texture difference would probably make it more unappealing.
Maybe.
Like, imagine
I don't know, man.
you're eating this thing that has the consistency of like, I don't know, like say like an apple.
Can you make it crunch?
And then then at one point there's a like a hard crunch in there, and then another part of it has like a soft kind of like jello bit.
Well, I'm looking at that and I'm expecting all of it to be like soft jello, and I'm like, I don't want to eat that.
What if all of it was like crispy?
Like with a crunch,
Yeah,
that's fine.
boy likes his crunch.
Well, Alexis crunch.
I'm not a fan of it being like soft.
And then, yeah, Shinji is like, he's going to get Ray some books so Ray can learn how to be Ray again.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you like reading, right? And she's like,
If
do
you,
I?
If you say, I like reading, I like reading.
She's like, what the fuck do you mean? Why is no one explaining shit to me?
Yeah.
To be fair, the audience can intuit what that means, honestly.
Yeah, the audience can, but Shinji has no idea what the fuck's going on.
That's one of the few things I understand in the movie. It's like, oh, different Ray.
Yeah.
No, not Ray.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of apparent when it's like, oh, she has a different plug suit, and
She doesn't have.
and Misato, who we can kind of trust, is like, yeah, we tried looking for her, couldn't find her.
There was nothing in the. There was nothing in the
There was,
pod.
there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, there's Ray there. Well, I've watched the original series. I know clones are a thing.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is.
Hmm.
I think it's the original Ray, like the child one that
Oh,
got
yeah.
got killed.
Yeah, we didn't see her get killed in the rebuilds.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, I think it's that one.
And then Shinji goes around. He's like, "Oh, there's a piano here with a gay guy playing it."
Let's be queer.
And the gay guy says to play the piano with him.
Yeah, Karu was like to Shinji, "Let me be queer," and then he.
Let me get up your fingering game.
Well, you're trying to be like gay Obama would be like, let me be queer. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, and then they have to. Oh, I love that piano scene. Even like it being the gay piano scene aside, it's just really well animated too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Shinji's having a fun time with his Karu guy. Ray's not doing much.
Yeah.
It's a very quiet movie.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of scenes of Shinji just walking and taking in what the fuck has happened.
Yeah.
And he never understands what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Like, we never understand what the red is.
Nah.
Yeah.
We assume it's toxic.
Yeah. Considering, like, I think in 4.0, yeah, you see people outside with hazmat suits on.
Yeah, and then, like, Ray, Asuka at the end being like, oh, they can't pick us up because the toxicity's too bad right now.
Yeah.
But like they can walk through red probably because of Abacuffs or whatever.
Yeah. I assume it's like a purified LCL or something.
I thought it was angel blood.
Yeah, it could be angel blood.
Because like I just expected it to be like we see so much angel blood in the first two rebuilds of it just spilling over the landscapes that I kind of just took it to be like maybe just a lot of blood came out
That does
during the
make
near
sense.
third impact.
Because we see the bleeding moon in 4.0 a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, the blood probably came from the moon and just covered the earth.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then the robot is birthed from the egg. And Gendo's like, Shinji, you must pilot the robot with your gay lover.
Yeah. You need to Pacific Rim the shit.
And then they call back to the Shinji and Asuka must do things together episode. Where Karu's like, Shinji, we must work in tune together.
I thought he was just continuing to be gay piano.
I mean, yes, it is gay piano,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it was a callback to the
Okay.
Shinji Asuka episode where they
Yeah.
have to be in tune
Yeah.
to defeat the angel.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, just part of this Ava Unit 1 that just has an extra set of arms.
Yeah.
And it has red on it. It has red lights.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like a bit bigger as well.
It's still just ostensibly just Ava
No,
Unit
no,
1.
it is Unit 1.
Yeah.
I think Unit 13 is a cool design, though.
And then, like, it's funny because, like, the entire movie, Shinji's like, what the fuck is going on? So someone explain it to me. They don't. And then, like, yeah, during, like, the ending, Karu's just like, oh, no, things are going wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. And Shinji's just, like, not paying attention. It's like, look, this is the one point in the movie someone's trying to explain to you what's going on, and you're not paying attention.
This is my one note I made with the movie. I fully understand up until the point of Karu being like until Karu says anything about the spears being wrong. Shinji wanting to get into an Ava and then do the like pulling spears out, whatever. I feel like his motives for doing that make sense because like no one's telling him anything.
Yeah.
Even though people are like yelling at him constantly.
Yeah, people are yelling at him constantly, and like the only thing they're telling him is
Don't go in an Ava.
Don't go in the Ava.
Yeah. But then it that like falls apart a little bit for me when he doesn't listen to Karu.
I think it's because like his then thing shifts to like, okay, no, well, I got to make Dad happy. I guess.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to do that and kind of go like, okay, no, I fucked things up. He learned that he was responsible for the like 2.5 impact.
Near third impact.
Yeah, I know, near the third impact, so 2.5.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I can fix it. This is how I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna just yes, I fucked things up. I didn't mean to. Let me fix it. And Kara's like, actually, no, hang on. No, I think things are wrong. And he's like, no, I'm trying to, like, no, let me fix it. I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah.
To be fair, also, Karu was pretty quiet because he's, like, thinking when Shinji's going up.
Like, I get it, but yeah.
But, like, at the same time, it's like, oh, we're going to do this together. Why are your hands off? Why is Unit 13 still using all four hands to still grab the two spears when Karu's just sitting there like that?
Because Shinji disconnects Karu's controls.
Yeah, but then why was Karu needed?
Because they needed two people to break through the AT field.
Okay.
Sure, I guess, but it's still just like...
I think so. Again, this movie's a mess. I like it because it's a mess.
Yeah. But it's just like... even kind of at the end of it, it's like he clocks in, like Karu kind of is telling him, no, things are fucked, and he goes, no, it's fine. I can fix it. And Karu's like, no, that's not what I mean.
Please don't.
Yeah, because he's just like, you're just yelling this at me the same way that Asuka's currently yelling at me.
Yeah,
and then you get a cool fight scene.
Yeah.
Where Asuka and Mari come down and they try to stop them.
Yeah.
Ray's Ava has a scythe.
Yeah, Ray has a cool scythe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They call Ray's Ava, what? Adam's vessel?
Something like that.
That was weird.
I can't remember.
What's Adam have to do with that? Did they just put Adam in Unit 0?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. It's like, it can morph, it does cool things.
Yeah.
It acts like one of the mass production Avas in End of Ava. Mari's a sniper, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Shinji, he gets the spears, and then the collar starts to go off, and then Karu's like, oh, whoopsie.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then Shinji gets traumatized, and then he starts another impact because someone died.
Yeah. They're like, Shinji, stop causing impacts.
He does so many impacts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, the end of 3.0 was a bit of a blur because I remember that middle bit so clearly.
Yeah.
Them just being in Nerve.
Yeah, them being in Nerve is why I love the movie.
Yeah, like I'm trying to remember, like, okay, it goes from head exploding.
They go
then
up on,
what?
They go up on the surface layer. Unit 13 starts to glow white.
Turns white, yeah.
And then I don't know how they stop the near third impact.
How does Shinji get out?
I think there's a forced ejection.
Maybe.
And then, yeah, and then all Asuka, Rei, and Shinji all eject.
Yeah.
And then Unit 13 goes somewhere else.
Mm.
And then Gendo's like, all according to Keikaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, as always.
Yeah, because I for some reason I was kind of blank.
Oh, yeah, they ram into Unit 13 with the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I'm just kind of forgetting how 3.0 ends and how 4.0 starts.
I
Because I'm
remember,
like, okay, what happens in which movie?
yeah, it's like very distinctly 3.0 ended when like
They all get ejected.
yeah, they get ejected, they come out of the thing and they just start walking off.
Yeah. Okay. Walking through the streets at night, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, it ends on that very quiet note. They stop the fourth impact.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then they can't be picked up. They need to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3.0.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was solid. It was funny as hell.
I was watching this with my roommate who had not seen the rebuilds before.
Hmm.
And she was like, it was good. I don't understand what's happening, though.
No
Yeah.
one does.
No.
This is my second time watching it, and I appreciated it a lot more on the second watch.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like 3.0 suffers the most from, hey, this is a quadrilogy of films.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
because like 1.0, it's like, well, this is just a
Remake.
remake of the first part of Ava, which is what it is.
Yeah, be what it be.
Yeah, 2.0, it's like, well, hey, you know how Ava starts. Here's introducing a bunch of new stuff, and then here's like a point you can end on and just kind of assume that
Things worked out.
well, if things worked out, that or like that did result in a quote unquote third impact of sorts.
Mm.
And that like because of how Shinji and Rei were going about it, it was like a positive third impact, right?
Hmm.
So instead of like a third impact, like maybe I don't know, a third strike or some shit. But yeah, then like 3.0, it's just like, yeah, no, this is so after what happened in the last movie, this is more stuff, and it's going to get concluded in the next one.
Yeah, his setup for the last movie,
Hmm.
Yeah,
where I like it a lot because I love the emotional beats.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like honestly, if like the rebuilds feel like a duology of duologies,
Yeah, no, I agree.
Hmm.
like 1 and 2. Or 1 are like the first half. I mean, yes, 1 and 2 are the first half. 3 and 4 are the last half. Who would have
Holy
fucking
shit.
thought?
Whoa.
But it's more of 1 and 2 paired together.
Yeah.
3 and 4 paired together.
Yeah.
Yeah, their release dates also show that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just don't think about the fact that 4 is way over there.
Yeah.
Do we have much else to say about 3.0 other than how gay Karu is?
I don't think I have anything.
That Karu boy gay?
You're pretty gay.
I can't
Yeah.
believe Anno buried the gay by blowing up the gay head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He died doing what he loved.
Being gay
Yeah.
and Shinji.
Yeah.
So, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0,
Why is it called that?
thrice upon a time,
This is funny.
was released in 2021.
Why are you doing this now?
I don't know. You do it.
Because she's.
Well, you already did it.
Because she has it off the top of her head.
Yeah.
You need to pull up notes.
It's just like I just wanted to check that it was 2021.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say
I was there.
because you asked why it was called 3.0 plus 1.0. It's to make me annoyed when on my thing it's 1, 2, 4, 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it!
I had to look online and double check to go. So what's the fucking order?
Yeah,
What's 3 plus 1?
yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, well, 1.11, 2.22, 3.33. What the fuck is 3 plus 1? Oh, that's 4?
yeah, it equals 4.
That.
Was 1 plus 3.
4.
Get fucked.
I don't know why it's called 3.0 plus 1.0, but I think it has something to do with the fact that it's fucking 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
It's pretty long.
Because then I think the name indicates that it's 2 movies in one.
That makes sense.
Because as I said before, there is definitely a line where the first movie ends and the second movie begins.
Which I want to check. Where do you think it is?
Oh, it's when they go up into the final battle.
Yeah.
Like when they leave the village.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
village thing is
Yeah.
90 minutes.
Yeah. Because I want to talk about the village thing first, like before we go on to the second bit.
The village is the reason I love this movie.
It's my favorite part of the rebuilds.
I agree.
And this is me saying that 2 was my favorite rebuild. I
No.
think this is just better.
I love the village segment.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
Because it's the quiet contemplation parts of 3.0 stretched out to movie length.
Hmm. Yeah, and like I do like that, and like because for me the main parts of the village part that I liked is like seeing like, oh, here is some of the old here's Shinji's friends. Like this is what they're doing now. Like, oh, some of them did make it out, and like just seeing where their lives went and how they progressed, and like for me, like, oh, hey, this is now like what, the third fucking fourth time I've seen Shinji kind of break down and need to contemplate things over a long period of time while everyone gets pissed off with him. Okay, sure, whatever. But like the part of like Rei, like once again gaining some humanity.
Hmm.
You seeing that like Asuka in her like downtime, and it's just like it is, and you going like, is she married? What? Like married? What the fuck? Or
Hmm.
like hooked up with fucking army? Yeah,
Kensuke?
yeah. Well, because she keeps calling him like Kenken,
Actually, it was just a nickname.
and
Yeah,
like they
Shinji-
live together.
Shinji was also living there.
Yeah, Shinji is living there.
Well, the thing is, no, he was going to live with Toji, and then Kensuke is like, no, look, I'll go with him, and like Asuka's just like standing in the middle of the hallway, like naked, and she's just like, why the fuck is he here? Ken, why'd you bring him over?
Yeah, I
And like, and then
think-
like in like later on, like during the like kind of like scenes of like their versions of like episode like 25, 26. Like Asuka's like having her thing, and then it's like, oh, I was always alone. I need someone there with me. And then a doll rocks up, takes off its head, and it's Kensuke.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was wondering why the doll was Kensuke.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
'cause-
sense.
Yeah, so I read that as they're in a relationship.
I was just I just assumed Asuka didn't want to be in town, so she went to the far place.
Yeah, my thing was Asuka didn't want to be in the same place as Shinji. Which then when Shinji rocked up, she was like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, like that.
Also, her being naked, I'm like, yeah,
She
She does
does that.
she's not like human. Like she's, yeah, she's not fully human at that point.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, there's a variety of reasons why that specific instance, but it's more of a scene of, oh, she's just comfortably naked in this dude's house, refers to him by nickname,
Hmm.
and is mainly just talking with him, interacting with him.
Yeah.
And then, like, again, later on, it's shown, like, oh, yeah, he's the one who stopped her from being lonely.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I was
does make
wondering
sense.
why he was the doll.
I was also wondering that.
This is the first time I fucking watched the film. How's it now you guys are realizing that?
Dog, I was a dumbass when I first watched the
Like-
first movie.
Yeah, what about the second time?
I'm still a dumbass.
Liz, what's your excuse?
I don't know.
You now have an arts degree.
I think at that point I was just like, why the fuck is Mari important? I was just yelling that at the TV for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What did Ano mean by this?
What did Ano mean by white woman come down and save the day?
Yeah. Yeah, Mario's weird. I don't.
But we're not at the Mari section.
We're not
yet.
at the
We're in
Mari
village
section.
section.
Yeah, so
We talk about the village.
town. So yes, like yeah, I do really like the like. Oh, you get to see like, as I said, Rei gaining humanity and Asuka like, oh, this is kind of quote unquote her like home life now, when like
She's gaming.
she's constantly playing
She's a gamer.
she's constantly playing on a fucking Wonder Swan. Pull up an image of a Wonder Swan, and you'll go, oh, that is the exact same thing.
With Rei gaining her humanity, it is interesting that this is the first time we've seen Rei gain her humanity not around Shinji.
Yeah,
Like, normally it's Shinji being the one that sparked the humanity within her,
yeah,
where now it's the community.
That is just.
Yeah, that is what she played.
yeah.
But yeah, it's the
I
community.
think there are like some Eva games on the Wonder Swan. That might be why.
But yeah, it's like
That's
the
cool.
community around her is what made her gain her humanity again,
Yeah.
instead of Shinji.
Like, people kind of joke about this of like, with like the Super Robot Wars games, it's like, oh yeah, if Shinji was just around regular people, he would be have a much healthier life. And it's like the same is true for Ray as well.
It's
Yeah.
true for all of them.
Like, one of the things I was kind of, because like I have heard that multiple times, and then as I'm rewatching it, I'm just thinking, I'm like, what would happen if like during their prime time, just it's like, oh yeah, we're sending the Getter team over here to help out,
Okay, no,
and you get like the 3 pilots and Saltame.
no, because I keep seeing that screenshot of Ryoma being like, Shinji, eat up and become strong. We're gonna go training later.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, that is so wholesome. Shinji has a good male role model in his life. I'm like, no, he isn't.
Yeah.
Ryoma's about to throw bricks at his head.
Yeah. Because also it's like that's specifically Armageddon Ryoma.
Yeah, no, okay, he's not gonna throw bricks. He's gonna throw knives.
Like, okay, look, here's the thing. Armageddon Ryoma, he's very harsh. I don't think he's going to be that harsh, but it's just like, yeah, no, he's not
Yeah,
that kind.
he's insane. He's
Yeah.
an insane man.
Like, if you like, I think we talked about this on the fucking Getter episode, but like, if it was like Jin or Musashi or
Jin is a slightly nicer Gendo.
yeah, Jin's a slightly nicer Gendo, and I think he would also kind of like go, okay, well, no, I'm doing this because I know how you're going to respond. Like, I'm going to goad you into doing it because this is what we need, and also I think that's what's best for you. Whereas it's like, yeah, if Musashi or Benkei were there, it's like, okay, great. You have a good male role model who's not also trying to fuck your mother figure.
Unfortunately, the good male role models are the ones who die.
Yeah.
Can't have anything get a rubber.
Yeah,
No.
you get crazy homeless man or crazy scientist man.
Yeah. Which is why, as I said, yeah, what would it be if this was like them during like Get a Robo, like the original manga, like just like in the middle of that, and it's like, oh, like them as peers instead of like as mentors. It's like, yeah, them being around would probably mean that like less bad shit happened,
Yeah,
because I feel like you'd also get like Ryoma and Jin like arguing, and like I think like Southmate wouldn't put up with Gendo shit.
no, yeah,
It's
no.
just like, yeah, if you got basically anyone from any other mecha series in there, it's just like, yeah, half of them wouldn't put up with half the shit that goes on.
Amuro would just punch him in the face.
I mean, Amuro would punch him in the face. No, okay, you know what? Amuro would just do what Shinji does. It's just you'd have 2 Shinjis.
No, the issue is Amuro has a backbone. He doesn't start with a backbone, but he develops it quick.
Yeah. But like, it's still a kind of thing of like, because like it's been a minute since I've seen 0029. But like I'm just thinking about like the episode where he gets like PTSD and he's like, I'm not fucking piloting it. And so Bright just slaps the shit out of him and says, pilot the fucking thing. He's like, alright, fine. Amuro, get in the robot. He's like, fuck.
Right. Yeah, the village. The
Village.
Resident Evil village.
Yeah. Resident Evil 8 Village. Yeah, it was good.
No, you say that you're like, oh, I'm seeing Shinji recover from trauma yet again.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is the worst trauma we've seen.
Yes,
Shinji recover from.
it's the worst one, and like it is like I'm being a little bit reductive of a bit of it for the sake of brevity and humor.
Because it's like Shinji's been traumatized, but he's never gone like full non-verbal, full lashing out traumatized before.
Like vomiting on side of the fucking choker.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, no, this is a lot more extreme, and like it's justified because it's like you had all the previous trauma. Him going, I'm going to fix the 2.5 impact that I caused. Fuck, my boyfriend just
Exploded.
died. I can't fucking do anything right. And like, it's like, yeah, no, it's a lot more. It's very, very justified. And like, it would be weird if that wasn't there. But I want to make jokes about it.
Yeah. With the trauma stuff, one thing I noticed on this rewatch was in the scene where Asuka force feeds Shinji, I noticed the movements looked really smooth.
It looked 3D-ish?
So I didn't really look into this, and then I was watching the making of the documentary, and they rotoscoped a lot of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that'll check out.
most of the first documentary is showing Anno in the Toei studio, like recording the mocap actors,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and I'm like, that works really well because I didn't notice it was 3D other than the movements looking smooth.
Yeah,
It looked different.
It did. And
yeah, like it did look different, but I didn't clock that.
It looked
immediately.
good.
Yeah,
Was it specifically 3D?
If it was rotoscoped, I assume so.
Okay.
I mean you can do 2D rotoscope.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Because
Like, is it mocapped or is it rotoscoped?
It's I don't know.
to me it looked 3D.
It looks something.
Yeah.
It was something.
If it's 3D, it's probably mocapped. If it's 2D, then it's rotoscoped.
Hmm.
It was one of them. But yeah, it was just him in the Toei studios, and he just like filmed a bunch of the scenes
Yeah.
from the first half. Another interesting thing that I saw in that documentary was the film had a rewrite in 2018,
Oh, really?
which showed that they were rewriting this up until the last second.
Like, do we know what parts they were rewriting, or?
I think it was mainly the ending.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I mean, hey, it wouldn't be something Gynex related if they weren't working on it to the very last minute.
Yeah, because like this movie feels like it went through a bunch of rewrites,
Yeah.
which considering it took 9 years to come
Yeah,
out.
9 years.
But also that documentary does show a lot of Arno's anxiety about this being the final Ava thing,
Yeah.
and he wants it to be something that stands out.
Yeah.
It does.
He wants it to be a thing that can end the franchise.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you feel that.
And he did it. I think, anyway.
Yeah, because you see his anxiety as an artist throughout the piece being like, is this enough to leave off my crowning piece of art, honestly?
Yeah. Yeah, and like, which I mean, like that's fair enough, and like, I guess we'll get into like the second half, unless you guys want to talk more about the village.
I just wanted to talk like, it's hard to talk a lot about it because it's a lot of vibes,
Yeah, it's very quiet.
but just like the very slow, like, Shinji getting better,
He learns how to fish.
Rei getting more human, which I very specifically like that thing of like robot slash non-human character learns to be human.
Yeah, that's fun.
I
The
love
old
that.
lady, the old ladies become her friends.
Yeah.
They're hype as hell, and they're
Yeah.
like, "What's your name? We can't keep calling you Miss Lookalike."
Mm.
And then, why she die?
Yeah, the scene where she pops, I was like, no.
Her suit turns back to white, and
Yeah,
then she pops.
yeah, that hit.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait a minute, let me traumatize Shinji one more time.
Let me give Shinji some like
Go out with a bang.
let me give Shinji some trauma that'll actually make him better.
Yeah, no, that scene hits so hard because
You see all the build-up, and it's like, we're going somewhere, and then it doesn't, and
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause she probably wasn't going to join them on the ship anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably just gonna keep being at the village.
Yeah, but then she popped.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's very sad. I fucking love the village moment is what I think of when I think of this movie.
Yeah. I originally thought, like, because I didn't have much memory of the rebuilds. In my head, I had village stuff happening in 3.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't, like, I think 3, I literally only remembered piano stuff. That was it.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that half of the movie.
Yeah.
It was like 90 minutes of just quiet contemplation.
Yeah.
And then the next 90 minutes.
Wait a minute, we got to meet Misato and Kaji's kid.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
He's just a little Kaji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I can bring this up as well, of like just seeing like just being able to see how current civilization is working despite the red
Yeah.
with like those pillars coming out and like it's making the wall of like
Yeah.
this is the safe zone.
And it's like
the post-apocalyptic setting.
Yes.
and it's like
After everything.
it feels a bit out of nowhere, but also it's like, oh, they kind of just used the technology they had in the aquarium in 2.0.
Yeah.
Because they already learned how to purify.
Yeah, which I did just remember. We go back to before the village. They purify France? Question mark. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
France. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the opening action scene.
yeah. I forgot about that because I was gonna bring up Mari's robot at that point as a really cool like
Yeah,
arm system
Yeah.
Mm.
where it's just like it just goes.
Fun fact: that scene was released like 2 years before the movie came out.
Damn. Okay.
Because I mean, 3.0 plus 1.0 was meant to come out in 2020.
Hmm.
That scene came out I think it was released at Cannes 2019,
Hmm.
the film festival.
Hmm.
We had that for 2 years.
Damn.
3.0 plus 1.0 got delayed because of COVID,
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Everything
and then the
did.
movie came out.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all we knew about the movie for 2 years.
Hmm.
There's just that action scene. It's like, oh, we know.
Put it into reverse.
Yeah, no, I fucking love
The steering wheel.
The look over the back like steering wheel. That's so funny.
Like, oh, I relate.
But
Yeah.
I do just like how that specific mech moves.
No, it looks sick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really like well animated and like that like hey, 4.0, it's well animated. They had they had the time to do it.
It's a very pretty movie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is one point of bad animation that I'm going to talk about, but I'll talk about that later.
It's in the second half.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we're thinking of the same thing.
I have a couple moments, so
There was one that really stood out to me where I'm like, this is not good. But we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
yeah, so like, yeah, they purify France. I think that's a pretty cool action scene.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to reconstruct the world.
Yeah. I think they're all trying to reconstruct the Nerve HQ to get the parts.
Well, yeah, but like I assume sometime in the future they'd hope to cleanse
Yeah,
the world.
it's like, with a lot of modern day open world, you clear out the points on the map.
That's why I like it so
Yeah, they're
much.
trying to clear out the tower.
Yeah.
I love open world towers. I don't know why.
I hate them.
Yeah, I'm not that big on them.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, the speculation for 4.0 was like, oh yeah, they got to go around and try to cleanse as much of the world as they can.
I like that the scope is smaller.
Yeah.
In the first half, at least.
You're just in a little village.
Just a little village.
There's a baby.
Baby. This is cute. Pokes cheek.
Yeah.
Why did they blow up Ray? I'm like actually so sad.
No, yeah, actually.
Because so that they could bring back Ray.
I want to hit the table so bad.
That's a good visual bit for this audio medium.
Like, I'm pretty done with the village stuff. I really like it.
Yeah. Like it's hard to talk about it for long because it is just vibes.
Yeah. So the second half of the movie, this is where it goes downhill for me.
Okay, so what happens until they go into the anti-universe? Because
Actually, no, the anti-universe is when it goes downhill for me because I like the fight scene beforehand.
yeah, but I mean, like, what's the sequence of events that happens during that? Because it gets messy.
So they
get picked up.
So yeah, they get picked up. They swap some people. Shinji's like, okay, I'm going to go onto the base with you. I'm going to join you to talk to my dad.
Yeah.
And like, cool, taser.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Shinji gets locked up.
It was just like immediate. Oh, you're coming? Bang.
Yeah.
I laughed my ass off.
Yeah, so Shinji gets locked up. Asuka goes into her room with Mari. They live together, apparently.
Kind of gay.
And it seems like, oh yeah, all the Eva pilots get kind of treated like shit.
Yeah.
I assume Mari also had the collar.
Yeah, but you just don't see it without a blood suit.
I assume it's just in case you cause a third impact,
Yeah.
we're going to blow up your head.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they get notice that Gendo was on the move. So they're like, okay, we're going to go to Antarctica, I'm pretty sure, because they're like, we need to go to the site of the second impact.
Yeah, the South Pole. Or former South Pole, I think they call it.
Yeah. And then they go under the sea.
Under the sea.
Is that what the white thing was?
I think the white is, the land. And then under is the ocean.
Okay.
I don't get this half.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I was very confused.
Yeah, they go under the sea. And then they have a cool ship battle where Futsuki's aura farming.
He's so cool.
Yeah, like, you know what, Gendo, he's a lame-ass. Futsuki's actually cool.
Yeah.
And then they, like, tackle the other ship and throw it behind them.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh no, Unit 13's about to activate. Let Oscar and Mari go for it. Unit 2 gets a really cool redesign. I
Yeah,
fucking love that rebuilt Unit 2 design.
it's good.
Yeah.
Because it has the camo parts.
Yeah,
And then they have a pretty interesting scene of them going down. They go to Nerve HQ. There's a bunch of Unit 1 arms attacking them.
Yeah. It's
Which
just
is
like
very
2
funny.
arms and 2 fins,
Yeah.
and they blow up.
Oscar's about to stab Unit 13 with the stick.
Yeah.
The stick that'll save them.
one thing I do want to quickly say is that like the little like arms
Yeah.
attached to the thing, the entire time I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I'm like that is an enemy from Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's an enemy from a video game somewhere.
I feel like I've seen that in Revengeance.
Yeah.
Revengeance.
Yeah, like yeah. Oh, Revengeance, the game that's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I know it's also Metal Gear, but
Yeah, like it's in Revengeance as well.
it's like Boss Baby moment. I've only played that one.
Yeah, but yeah, because like and like I think yeah, because also like in 4 they will like clump together to in a trench coat to
That's kind of hype.
and like you'll just be walking or you'll be walking around and then you're like, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, I'm getting grabbed. But yeah, like because that's what they look like in 4.
Yeah.
Dwarf gecko.
Just cut an arm off, stick 2 fins on that.
Yeah. in a trench coat.
They just stick him in a trench coat.
Yeah. So yeah, they get accosted by dwarf geckos. Then what?
Oscar's like going to beat up Unit 13 and stab it with a
To
thing.
step the thing in it, but as
But
she's going, the AT
Unit-
field comes out.
Yeah, Unit 2's AT field
Yeah.
protects it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she takes off her eye patch to reveal that the angel's still inside her.
Yeah.
And then that's a cool sequence of her letting go and just being like, I'm gonna break open the AT field myself.
'Cause that's when she pulls her eye patch off, right?
Yeah.
And pulls the thing out of her eye.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. And I hate eye stuff. So I'm like, eh.
Yeah, and then it's like, as she's about to do it, Unit 13 activates and grabs her. And then it's like, oh no, it's part of Gendo's Keikaku.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
Which is like, I feel like that's another thing I don't like about this Gendo is that everything that happens seems to be part of his plan.
Yeah, where in End of Ava, shit went off the rails for him almost instantly.
And even in the series, I feel like he was like, okay, this wasn't part of the plan, but we can roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, look, in the grand scheme of things are still on track, and like we can pivot, we can work with this. Yeah. We're still good.
Because I feel like that makes more sense when you're dealing with the stuff we're dealing with that you're not supposed to know anything about.
Yeah.
Because like, what is any of this?
Yeah, and in this one, it's kind of weird that he's like, okay, Oscar's at this moment is going to become an angel, and so Unit 13 will activate, so we can take Oscar out and defeat the final angel.
Yeah, it's like, how do you know all this?
Yeah, it's a bit too convenient.
Yeah.
And, Unit 13 rips Oscar out of the Unit 2, bites down the fourth...
With like the exact same shot as the other one, yeah.
The fourth impact starts now?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth impact starts. Then Unit 13 with Gendo inside it, no, Gendo on top of it, goes to the ship, because the ship is basically destroyed at this point. And he's like, hey, give me Unit 1 back so I can do my plan.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck you. Bang, bang, bang.
And then he does the sickest shot of him picking up his brain and putting it back in.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
That was sick, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, and they shoot off his visor and he has no eyes.
Yeah.
He's just got like a hollow face.
He has no AT field because he's not human. And then he takes Unit 1 and he goes into the other universe. And then Shinji's like, let me pilot the Ava. And everyone's like, no, Shinji, don't pilot the Ava. And then Misato's like, yes, Shinji, pilot the Ava.
And they're like, what the fuck are you doing, Misato? And she's like, trust me. And they're like, all right.
And then,
I'm the boss.
Yeah, she's like, I'm the boss, baby.
Yeah.
She's not a baby.
No, she's saying, I'm the boss, comma, baby.
Okay, that works.
And then Shinji gets into his classic plug suit. And then he asks Mari comes in. And Mari's like, oh, no one else can get to the alternate universe? I can, apparently.
It's just down there. Just jump in the hole.
But yeah, and so they go in, and Shinji's like, "Hey Mari, thank you for taking me to the alternate universe." And Mari's like, "I'll come back and find you." And then I'm like, "What?
Yeah,
This is the first time you two have had a conversation.
yeah.
Oh, they had a conversation on the roof.
This is the third time you two have had a conversation."
Isn't it the point where, like, Shinji even learns what Mari's name is
Yeah.
right here at
Is-
the end?
Yeah,
the-
yeah, because it's like he's in his room. She comes in and she's like, "Guess who?" And he's like, I don't know who you are."
Yeah.
She's like, "We met on the rooftop. Remember? Like, I have big tits and I came in on parachute." He's like,
Oh,
"Oh,"
parachute
he's like,
girl.
"Oh, right, yeah. What's your name?"
Is the scene before or after where she starts eating the other Avas?
I think that's just kind of going on as it's happening.
Yeah, because for some reason, Mari's Evangelion Unit 8 can eat Avas and absorb them.
Yeah.
She just, like, rips an arm off and just puts it back on hers at one point. I
Yeah,
think that
but
happens before they go into the universe.
yeah, and then she just absorbs 4 Evangelions.
In the defense of that, one is, well, kind of 4 back is happening, so it's like, shit's weird anyway. And the other is like, yeah, well, Unit 1 did do that as well.
Yeah.
Like in the show, where it's like took off the paper dude's arm,
Mhm.
put her on theirs, and then grew their arm back.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
So it's like there is a precedent for it,
is the
but to me, it did look like she was eating an angel, then her arm grew back. I'm like, oh, she's regaining health.
yeah. Is the moment where she confronts Fuyutsuki before or after this?
I think I think it was before. But...
Yeah, because she goes into Fuyutsuki's cockpit and she's like, "Wow, LCL density's high," and he's like, "Well, not meant to be piloted."
Yeah, she's
I
like,
got
yeah,
another better than
Fuyutsuki
you.
Sensei.
Yeah, so she's like, she knew
She
him,
did say that, yeah.
and he said her name is Iscariot, and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is Anno intentionally doing a religious reference or if he thinks it sounds cool.
Yeah, because he said that. I'm like, oh, so she's Judas.
But what does it mean?
Well, okay, I'm guessing she's going to betray like people at some point. Let's see where that goes.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. I'm like, so what's the Iscariot part?
Name cool.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that part was weird. And then Fuyutsuki explodes.
Whoop.
Yeah, then they go into the universe. The movie starts falling apart at this point.
yeah.
Shinji's
The big
like,
big Ray face.
Shinji's like, Ray. Oh yeah, that is that the bit of animation?
No, that's not the bit of animation I want to talk about.
Because that stood out for me.
Yeah,
That
that
does-
reminded me.
yeah,
That is one point where I'm like, ooh, this, I don't know about this
Well,
one.
like that stood out, and to me, I'm like, that is visually, like that is explicitly a different art style. Which, you know what? Nah, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's like a thing coming in that is just like a different art style. Yeah, that's cool. The part that I want to talk about that looks like shit was like when Gendo and Shinji were fighting in the mini city. I'm like, this
that
just
was
looks
my
bad. This just
point.
looks bad. Like,
Okay, I was thinking that, and then I was like, wait a minute. This is intentional.
well, here's the
Just
thing.
specifically the 3D movement looked kind of jank,
Yeah,
but I excuse it because I think the shot itself of it being in a mini city and then they like hit a wall and then they
Yeah,
hit
they
a
hit the sound stage.
studio.
No, because my thing is
That's
like,
cool.
that moment looks jank, but all the other moments look fine, which is why I think that is meant to look jank.
well, because like for me, it's that thing of like, at first I'm like, these buildings aren't moving around like they're supposed to. Like, what the fuck is this? And then it's like soundstage. So I'm like, okay, I can excuse that. But like, you know that like that like gif of like, you know, the like 3D babies like fighting each other.
Yeah.
That's just what was playing through my head while they were fighting.
I don't know if I know this GIF.
Later.
We can keep talking while I bring it up. But yeah, because like, so to me, I'm like, that just looks really jank.
I kind of loved it because the second it was like, oh, it's a soundstage. I'm like, oh, I get what you're doing right
Yeah,
now.
well, it's like I liked it for that, but I do still. That doesn't make me roll back on it being jank.
But there's a moment before that because Shinji gets into Unit 1 and Ray's there.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
very long hair.
And Ray's like, Shinji, pilot the Ava. And Shinji's like, alrighty then. And then Shinji starts to talk to his dad and he's like, Dad,
Well, he starts to fight his dad.
why are you trying to end the world?
He's like, lol, Lamau.
Lola Mao, I forgot my goals. It's to save Yui, I think. I think it's still consistent with End of Ava.
He always just wants to see his wife.
Yeah, so then it harkens back to the scene before where Masato's like, you either kill your dad or pat him on the shoulder.
that was like just either pat him on the shoulder or kill him. And that's what Kaji said, by the way.
Yeah, but Misato said it, Shinji.
Yeah.
And then they have that fight scene. I like it.
Like, I like it too. But I've never seen this before.
I'm sorry, this is hyper than the Unit 1 versus 13 fight scene.
Yeah.
I see what you mean by that was just playing during the city thing.
Yeah, so what that is I didn't even realize that this is what it was. It was Joseph Farah saying this is what a way out was in its early stages. Those were just placeholder models, apparently, I guess.
But yeah, it's like, I like that fight scene, and then it leads to cool switch ups on where they are at every point. They're in Masato's apartment, they knock through the wall, they're on a soundstage, which I found out when watching that documentary, that's just the Toei soundstage.
Yeah. I kind of suspected as much.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is that either a generic soundstage or like an actual one? It's a real soundstage.
I'm not surprised it being real because it's honor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sick.
And then, they fight for a bit. They're like, oh, our moves are equally matched because Ava 13 is Unit 1.
They're both Orpal.
Then they reveal that Oscar in the Rebuilds is like the Ray series of Germany.
Yeah, the Shikinami series.
Yeah, I was very confused, and then I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was still kind of confused and I wasn't too sure what exactly that was because since it's getting very metaphysical, metatextual, I'm like, is this literal or is this metaphorical?
Yeah, for me, I was just like, okay, that just explains the different name.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, when they said series, I'm like, okay, I accept it. She's a clone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question who the original Oscar was.
Yeah. Probably another baby that got choked out, like Ray.
Yeah, and then it ends with Shinji having to talk to his dad, and Shinji's like, Dad.
The whole sequence of the what is your dream? And then they go do that, and then it gets asked to the next person, like, what is your dream?
Yeah, that's
and
after.
Yeah, but and then it keeps going.
That's really nice. I like that sequence.
I like that as well.
Oh wait, no, back in the real world, Misato's like, everyone abandon ship because we're going to use the ship to make a new spear. Because Gendo used the spears to do the fourth impact.
And so we need a counter spear.
Yeah.
And then Mari's like, I'm going to help you get the spear to the other universe.
Somehow.
She could do that.
She can do that.
Yeah.
Mari, very powerful. She's the strongest.
Yeah.
And then, Misato dies getting the spear to Shinji.
And while doing that, she needs to take the extra care to take off her hat, ruffle her hair, so she has the same hairstyle as in the show.
Check this out.
Check this out. I still look the same in my 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, she's a 43-year-old woman.
Oh.
Yeah. Good genes.
Good genes.
Yeah.
And then, Shinji gets the spear and he uses it to recreate the world. He asks everyone their dream.
Yeah.
Gendo reveals his dream. He wants to be with Yui.
He
gets off the train, then he talks to Karu, then Asuka, then Rei.
Yeah.
And then Shinji's about to stab himself with the spear for Yui to pull him away. And then Gendo in Unit 13 was also there so he can die with his wife, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Shinji's dream is to create a world without Evangelions. Get it?
Yeah.
Which just ends up being our world, right?
Yes.
Because that looked like they just had, drew Shinji and Mari onto, real footage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, Shinji's at the beach to be... Oh, wait, no. In the Oscar scene. The Oscar scene pissed me off so much. Because it's the shot from End of Ava.
Yeah.
Oscar on the beach.
Yeah.
The very sad and very fucked up shot.
Yeah.
They drew her very horny.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Well, at first I'm like, why like that? And then, I'm like, oh, hang on. is this just like she's wearing her original plug suit, but now that she's recreating the world, she's no longer cursed, so now she's just full-sized and doesn't fit her old uniform?
I don't think so. I
Like-
think they just wanted to draw her tits.
Well, because also the thighs were also cut out, so like maybe. But yeah, that was like because yeah, I was just like, why?
Surely there's a reason.
I'm like, why is her uniform? Because also she's wearing a different plug suit,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm like, why like that? And then I'm like, well, because he's undoing everything. Maybe he's like, oh yeah, undoing the curse, and because she's like really the only one we actually have that show that is physically affected by it.
Mari.
She's not in the world yet.
Okay.
Lol the mouth.
Yeah, like he because he pulls out Asuka, and then hey, you're a full grown adult now.
Okay.
Like what you kind of wanted.
I can see that, but there's a lot of fan service shots during very sad moments.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like when the ship was getting hit and Toji's sister was like, no! And then it's like her ass is like in the middle of the screen.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay, your thing could be right, but also this movie is not above gratuitous fan
yeah, no,
service.
like this movie is horned up.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of moments where I'm like, okay, I accept this.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, like that was my kind of reason because like I don't know. To me, she also just like looked physically bigger, but that might have just been
Oh, so
Just the way it
me trying to read into it.
looked, yeah.
I was just laughing at that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then, yeah, World of Evangelion made. Gendo got his wish. I guess Bad Dad gets to be happy at the end.
I mean, I feel like that's Shinji's just going, look, okay, look, I'm going to just remove all this, and yes, me removing that removes your turn to villainy.
Yeah, you get to die off your wife. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Then Shinji is on the beach. I like that beach sequence where it starts to devolve the animation
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's like color, black and white,
Line art.
Story.
line art, storyboards,
Yeah.
and then like the pre-storyboards,
Yeah.
like the concept sketches. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mari comes in and ruins it.
Just- So funny.
Well, see, Liz, you need to understand it's because Shinji did the Atlas Reveal's bonus dungeon, so he gets the true ending with the
Oh yeah,
white
he gets
woman.
Marie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I forget the name of that chick in Strange Journey Redux.
White woman.
White woman.
He gets Dante. No, Mari's not as cool as Dante.
Yeah. Dante and Ryder are the only good Atlas white women.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's like Mari lands on Earth. She's like, Shinji, I told you I'd come back. And then she jumps into the water and she comes out without her plug suit.
It does like the hair flip thing.
And then she's like,
Ava's
goodbye. She's like, goodbye, Evangelion 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1. She should have been in Ava Unit 7, so she could be like, oh my god, Ava Unit 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that's what's so scary.
Yeah. And then it disappears into the ether, and then Shinji's like, oh my god, woman.
Yeah.
And then cut to some years later, I think it's a decade.
Mm.
Probably.
And then Mari's like, and then Shinji's at a train station, and he sees Asuka, Karu, and Rei on the other side.
I don't think he's looking.
Sorry,
But they're there.
I mean, focuses on Rei and Karu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Did they straight wash the gayest fucking character in the series?
I'm just.
Can they just be besties? I'm gonna say they're besties.
I assumed they were either besties or like sibling.
There was like a few reads that I had of this ending scene. Because also then like Mario comes in and it's like, oh hey Shinji, let's go. And so I'm like, okay, my reads of it were, well, yeah, like because of like Rei and Karu are like so tied into what Nerve were because they were clones and an angel. Like they either like siblings or like they've just got that kind of pairing. They're not necessarily dating or whatever. They're just that close. And when Mari's is like, "Oh yeah, Shinji, let's go," I'm like disappointed because like, why?
Yeah, like the 30-year-old debate ended up being like third option,
No, fourth option.
fifth option.
The secret other option that never existed in the
Yeah.
first place.
The real option all along was Anno's wife.
Yeah, the real option was my wife.
My wife.
Because, like, I feel like Shinji wasn't always Anno.
No.
In the rebuilds, Shinji became Anno.
Yeah, because, like, I know people will kind of draw the comparisons of, like, oh, after all the shenanigery with, like, some of his previous series, Anno made Evangelion very depressing, so that's what Shinji is kind of representing. And it's like, sure. But that doesn't mean Shinji is Anno.
Yeah.
Where in 4.0, it feels like Shinji is Anno.
Yeah.
Which leads to that ending feeling not very satisfying.
Mm.
Here's a woman Shinji had 4 conversations with
Yeah.
in 4 movies.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like the concept of the ending.
Mm.
Create a world without Evangelions. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen another series with that same ending of, like, we get rid of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, G-Witch ends like that. They
Sure,
get rid
yeah.
of the Gundams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't rewrite reality to get rid of Gundams.
It's just the magic gets rid of the Gundams.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, there's been other series where it's just like, oh, hey, the ending is, yeah, let's kind of restart everything without the kind of, like, problem.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why these are the first examples that come to mind, but I think Angel Beats says, hey, now that we've we're all escaping purgatory, now we're out in the real world.
The hell is Angel Beats about? Another time. Talk about it later.
Another time.
And, like,
Later.
From what I can remember
Please, I'm hungry.
of the
Yeah.
game Illusion of Time, that's also a similar thing of like, oh, hey, it's set in the past. But they're dealing with, like, and it's been years since I played it, but it's like, oh, yeah, this, like, boy from this, like, kind of, like, medieval village and this princess, they kind of fight this space deity thing. And then that kind of resets the world. And now they meet again in modern-day Japan high school.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, that's what the ending reminded me of.
Oh, that's the Demon Slayer ending.
I haven't read Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer ends with everyone coming back to modern Japan.
No way, Demon Slayer keeps getting more, like,
Yeah, it's not great. It's the middest mid to ever mid. It's not bad, it's just mid.
Yeah. The first season was animated really nice. I haven't seen anything else.
It's animated beautifully. The story is
Yeah. Oh,
and if this guy is saying it,
it's carried. I dropped it like partway through season 3.
Yeah, exactly. If this man's
I'm
saying
like, this is boring.
Yeah, it's like UFO Table. Like, they know how to make bad things visually interesting, like Demon Slayer, Heaven's Feel.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen UBW, so I can't say that.
That one's good.
That one's good. When they do that Genshin anime.
Yeah.
They're making it?
There was a trailer like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing...
I doubt it's ever happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. The trailer came... I remember seeing the trailer, like, when I was still playing Genshin.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was, like, for the 2nd year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Evangelion.
Oh, yeah.
That
ending... Okay, yeah. I find the ending itself satisfying. I think the placing of having Shinji just become Anno at the end a bit unsatisfying.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. If Shinji's ending was just like him, like even if it was just like, oh, they all went their separate ways because, hey, without the Avas, they don't really have a reason to meet each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just like they're all living their own separate lives. I would have been fine with that.
Hmm.
Or just, oh, they're all like friends and there's not really any kind of confirmation as to who is with who. I would have also been happy with that.
Yeah.
Or if they paired him up with anyone but the Alice White Woman, I would have been fine with that. Even if they fucking paired him up with, I don't know, fucking Ritsuko. That would have been, like, weird, but I'm like, alright, sure, I guess.
Or like Toji's sister. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, or Toji.
Yeah, Toji. Or Kensuke.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
It's like, not Toji, he's already got away.
But it's like, here's the new woman that I don't understand what... Because I wrote a bit about her earlier today where she feels inherently contradictory to her themes. Let
Mm.
me get that up. So, she's a part of Gendo's past, but she's also representative of, like, the future for Shinji, which feels contradictory to each other. She knows more than she lets on, but that's never hinted in the previous movies.
I mean, like in the previous movies, it's like, oh, she's working towards something. Oh, she's doing something behind the scenes.
But it feels like she's working for someone instead of her being her own thing.
Yeah, and it's like, well, because also it's one of those things where like so it's like she calls Futsuki like
Professor.
sensei, and like when I was looking up Mari for, because I wanted to like just double check, oh yeah, whatever unit she was piloting when we mentioned that like 2 hours ago. There was one thing that just like was in the wiki that I'm just like, hang on, I must have missed that, because it's like known relatives. Ryoji Kaji,
What?
superior. Well, in brackets, superior. I'm like,
Oh, wait, yeah, Kaji is in that scene at the start of 2.0.
yeah, but I'm like, what do you mean known relatives as Kaji?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, my
And then put brackets superior?
Yeah.
It does feel like her character shifts a lot between the three movies.
Why in the relative section and not call it relationships?
Because it's like, Mari in 2.0 feels like a different character than Mari in 3.0, who feels like a different character than Mari in 4.0. Again, movie went through a billion rewrites. So that would happen, but also I don't love it.
It's why I put her in like a separate outer box, if that makes sense. Like, it's like you have the box that is the Everworld, and then you have another box that is Mari, and it's like kind of dipping in a little bit, but they're two separate things.
I don't get her. I genuinely don't get her.
I don't think there is a clear understanding, and I don't think we'll ever have something for it.
But like the thing is, I think I can understand most of Evangelion when I watch it. Like I get a vibe of what a thing is meant to represent. Like, what is Karu meant to represent past him being gay boy? He's meant to represent Shinji's freedom, someone who actually gives a shit about him.
Yeah.
And how that can still hurt him.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Mari?
Titty,
I guess. Ano wife. Ano's like, I love my wife. Shinji gets to be with my wife.
Because Shinji is me.
Shinji, me, wife. Also, Shinji just stopped aging into Gendo. Shinji at the end of the movie does not look anything like Gendo, which I thought was a bit weird.
I mean, I feel like
you could say it's thematic, but also I'm like, eh.
It's thematic, but also it's like, well, I mean, he doesn't necessarily need to style his facial hair the same
No, I
way.
don't mean like facial hair. I mean like facial structure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just like maybe I think it's like maybe a thematic thing, but also potentially just the thing of like, yeah, well, Shinji was turning into Gendo, but now he's his own person.
Yeah, I can see that. As I said, it's probably a thematic
because
thing.
because they were hiding his face during that entire part.
Yeah.
Until the ending, where you then see his like.
He's
face.
A happy guy.
He's a happy guy, and he doesn't look like his dad.
He take his wife's hand, and then they run up the stairs
to catch a train, I guess.
Funnily enough,
train, I guess.
There's a shot in the documentary where Ono is running up those stairs with a camera, and I'm like, oh, he filmed that. Like, he had the ending on lock.
Yeah.
Which, Eva 4.0, I rated it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd.
My second favorite one, but a lot of that's hard carried by the village plus the yapping sequence.
It is
in the anti-universe.
It's a 5-star movie in the village, and it only goes down from there.
Like with every Atlas re-release, it's really good except for the white woman.
I don't like her.
No.
I don't like her. Fun fact, Ono was like, I'm done with Evangelion, but if my team wants to, like, fill the gaps in those 14 years, I won't stop them.
Fair.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but he would not be on it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's just for if his, like, guys want to do something.
Don't put that man on Moeva.
Which,
no.
you know what? I like a good mystery. Yeah, fill in those gaps.
Or don't.
I'm okay.
Yeah, or don't.
I'm curious for what happens in those gaps.
Hmm.
There's 14 years of content you can do.
Sure, but like, I feel like it doesn't need answering.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair.
We don't need more Ava content.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone goes in with a good idea, I won't complain.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, someone goes in with a good idea, be like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, fair. If it's good, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, Evangelion.
Yeah.
It's a series.
I can bring up the fact 4.0 because it came out in 2021. That's when I watched Ava,
Mm.
like all of it.
Oh,
So I somehow got into it like right after 4.0 came out. So that's nice.
I had a bit of a wait for 4.0 because I watched the original series and then it came out 2 years later.
Hmm.
I did miss the theatrical run of 4.0 though.
Ah. So I don't remember when in 2021 I watched it, but it must have been.
It came out in October, I think. No, the theatrical run was October, so it had to be earlier.
Yeah, when did it come out on Prime? Because that's where I watched it.
I think it was mid-year.
That makes sense. Because I think I watched it like somewhere between mid-year and graduation.
Yeah.
Because I was still in school at that point.
Oh yeah, it was in cinemas in October, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Damn, I could have watched that and I missed it. That's fricked up. God, now I'm actually like,
Annoyed.
Well, let's petition Luna to do the 3.0 and 3.0 plus 1.0 double feature.
Yeah.
What would that be? Like 4 hours? 5
Yeah,
hours?
it'll be 4 hours. 90-minute movie plus a 2.5-hour movie.
I feel like that's a bit long. I wouldn't want to fucking sit through all that.
Well, you stand up between the two movies. Go have a walk around.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go back in.
Watch the village sequence and leave.
Oh my, I'm already sat here, so I
Yeah.
might as well watch the rest.
Because yeah, like also for like I guess reference, when it was the scene where like Asuka's trying to like stab Unit 13, then I'm like, oh, and like it's kind of turning into the big fucking like beast man. I'm like, oh, I guess yeah, this is the end of the movie. Oh, there's another. I'm like,
Oh
because
my
I'm like, oh,
God.
like I've probably got like another like 20, 30 minutes left.
Shinji hadn't gotten the robot yet.
I had not a lot of faith.
But Shinji getting the robot.
That's all he can do.
Yeah, and so I thought it was kind of going to be like, okay, yeah, no, like shit. I thought it was going to go into, yeah, Shinji by like not getting in the robot, by not choosing to fight. That is what you needed to do. You needed to let other people help solve the problem.
But Pat, I bought my ticket to see Shinji get in Unit 1 and punch.
Yeah, but consider this: as the director, I hate you.
True. But Anno was happier at this point. He had made his Godzilla movie.
Fair.
Oh no, there are some shots where I was like, oh, this is made by a man who had just made a Godzilla movie.
Fair, yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, that's a very well designed destroyed town.
Hmm.
Another fun fact from the documentary: the town they made, Anno made a miniature, had a model version of that town that
Sounds
he used for
hype
reference
as
material.
hell. That whole consistency. It was a really nice like piece of scenery.
Yeah, yeah. He just had like a town, and he told people to move shit around to make sure it worked.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that documentary was like, ooh, yeah, this is a well-made movie.
Hmm.
There was shit tried with it.
Yeah.
They put 9 years worth of stuff in there.
Ugh.
Mm.
And it got rewritten like 3 years beforehand, which, considering animation time.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anything else to say about the Evangelions?
About 4.0 specifically, I don't really. But like Evangelion as a whole, like I feel okay, like I still maintain my thing of like there's a lot of things in the rebuilds that I'm like, oh, that's really cool. A lot of stuff in End of Eva that's I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I'm still just like, yeah, I'm still fine with just the original series.
That's fair.
And like I don't really Like, I don't, unless it's for a project that I want to work on or something that we're gonna do, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch the rebuilds again.
I don't think I will unless I'm like at a point in my life where I feel like I'll get something else out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm like at this stage. I don't think I'm going to consume Ava as a whole anymore. I might read the manga, but like
Yeah.
I'll
it.
watch End of Ava again because that's a movie I just like to watch.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like for me, that was a really good movie when I first watched it, and I didn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
Like afterwards. So I don't think I can't see myself consuming Ava again unless I have like another drastic enough shift in my life where I'm like, maybe this piece of media will be different again.
Yeah.
I feel that with a lot of other media because I feel that with Berserk,
Yeah.
where I do want to go back to Berserk at a point like now where things have changed in the 10 years since I first read it.
Mm.
Yeah. Like, like, hey, as my life continues on, there might be changes in my life that I'm like, oh, I want to rewatch Ava because of, something that's happened. But like, yeah, I'm only gonna rewatch Ava to kind of go, oh, cool. I now have an even better understanding of the culture that this was built from. I've watched even more Ultraman. I watched even more classic mecha. Now I want to re-watch it so that I can yell at people online and say you're a dumb fuck. It's not a deconstruction. Because yeah, Evangelion's not a deconstruction. You fucks.
Evangelion is an appreciation piece.
I
Yeah.
feel like people just like one person probably called it a deconstruction and everyone's like, ooh, buzzword, my
Yeah.
turn.
Like, no, you go.
Anime fans love to make words lose meaning.
Yeah.
Mid,
Slop.
slop, deconstruction, all have lost meanings because anime fans have started using them.
Because here's the thing, like, hey, at one point in time, when I made YouTube videos, I was going to do a video about the deconstruction of Evangelion as a deconstruction. The fact that I could only find the only people talking about it were anime nerds tells you everything you need to know about deconstruction.
Yeah.
The other people were philosophy people talking about Jacques Derrida and about his philosophy of deconstruction, which is a completely, like, for the most part, a separate thing.
Yeah.
And like the things that I always see people talk about as deconstruction is Evangelion, which it's not, Madoka,
Which it's not.
which it's not, and Watchmen,
Which it's not.
which it's not. Because like it was early on when comics were starting to like shift in like its more serious tone. But like before Watchmen, like we'll go into it more when we do the Watchmen episode. But like you had Alan Moore's Superman stories. So for the Man Who Has Everything, which has very like heavy political themes and like a kind of dark-ish subject matter. Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, which is again a kind of darker story and like all of Superman's rogues teaming up to try and kill him.
It's the final Superman
It's
story.
the final Superman story. And then also The Dark Knight Returns. A very political Batman book.
Wasn't Dark Knight Returns Frank?
Yeah, that's Frank Miller.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying, like I said, Alan Moore stuff on Superman, and then you also had Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, yeah.
So yes, and then and that was like in the like year leading up to Watchmen. And then Watchmen happened, and it's like, yeah, look, Watchmen's very good. And like, yes, it was very influential. But also it was a comic, and also you had a Crisis on Infinite Earths happen about like just beforehand as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, the comics were shifting, and then Watchmen was just part of that shift. So it's not a deconstruction either. It's just part of what the movement was.
And then you have Madoka, where people are like,
I haven't watched a Magical Girl series. This is dark. It's a deconstruction.
yeah, exactly. People are like, oh, it's dark. There's consequences to the actions. Where people don't realize in the first arc of Sailor Moon, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Cardcaptor Sakura has problematic age gaps.
Yeah.
All Magical Girl series are dark. You just haven't watched one because they're for girls.
Yeah.
And Madoka is socially acceptable to watch.
Yeah.
I like Madoka. It is not the best Magical Girl series. Sailor Moon is still that.
Yeah, like, Madoka is fine. I've read the first arc of Sailor Moon, and that was pretty good.
Sailor Moon's really good.
Yeah, I should finish reading it.
Cardcaptor Sakura is great. Clamp is a bit problematic, but you know what? They made Kakyoin lay that egg.
Yeah. I hear good things about Precure.
I'll watch a Precure eventually.
Our magical girlfriend keeps telling me to watch Symphogear.
Yeah, Symphogear.
That's Magical Girl?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have seen a little bit of Magical Girl.
It's like,
I've seen a Symphogear.
yeah.
And I like Cutie Honey.
Cutie Honey's good.
Technically Magical Girl.
It's, yeah, very much progenitor.
Yeah, it's the progenitor. It counts.
Yeah.
And Utena.
Yeah.
If that counts, then yeah. Which, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes,
Progenitor.
hey, cunts. Deconstructions aren't real, you fucks. Read a book, you nerds.
Read a book. Deconstruction has its own meaning. You're using it wrong.
Why don't you deconstruct the words on this page?
Deconstruct these nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, how was Chainsaw Man this week?
It was good.
It was good.
I think I'm like more than a month behind on every manga. I just forgot.
You missed a banger One Piece chapter.
Well, I mean, I can.
I think
still
I'm, I
read
think
it.
I'm a month behind on One Piece as
You
well.
missed a banger One Piece chapter.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like I think it was you like the other week were like, "Damn, good Kagurabachi chapter," and I was like, "Oh, I'll go read it." And then I was like, "Huh, I'm 4 behind. What do you mean?"
Yeah,
Kagurabachi stays as like it's my chill manga.
yeah.
Some chapters there's too many words, but other times,
Not as much as Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I'm like, I'm not reading that until it's done. I'm good.
I guess you're not.
Yeah. Oh, cool, sweet. Oh, I'm not reading until it's done. I'm fine with being permanently, for the rest of my life, 5 chapters behind.
Hey, we
Yeah.
know what the ending is if Togashi dies first.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah, no, he
Oh, okay.
released what the ending is going to be if he can't do it.
All right.
But yeah, you guys have anything else to say?
Don't think so.
Yeah, Evangelion's good.
Evangelion, good. End
Yeah.
of Eva, very good movie.
Rebuild's pretty cool.
I'm more positive on the rebuilds than I was on my first watch.
I think like my split changed between the Avas, if that makes sense. Like it like went out of End of Ava a little bit, went like into the main series a bit more, into some of the rebuilds a bit more. But like still like it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My opinions on the rebuilds was more positive and more negative than I was expecting.
Double whammy.
The highs were higher than I was expecting. The lows were lower than I was
The
expecting.
messes
Yeah.
were messier than I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I loved the mess in 3.0. I hated the mess in 4.0.
Yeah.
But let us escape from this hell that we trapped ourselves in. Pat, what are we doing next month?
So, little bit of a change of plans.
Okay. Matt Smith.
No.
Is it Matt Smith?
No. Different hell.
What?
Supernatural!
So I was kind of looking at like some of the things we've been covering, right? We've done a lot of anime, we've done like a lot of manga, and we've done like one Western comic book. So I'm like, no, let's change things up. Because we also did like some visual novels. I'm recommending the Insane Clown Posse's Dark Carnival Saga. Their 7 musical albums,
What?
which consists of Carnival of Carnage,
What?
Ringmaster, Riddlebox,
What?
Great Malenko,
What?
Amazing Jackal Brothers, The Wrath Shangri-La, and The Wrath Hell's Pit.
What?
We're going to be listening to those 7 albums and then talking about it next month.
What?
Dog.
What?
Dog. You're gonna make me listen to something?
What? Why? What the fuck?
So wait, is it music?
Yeah.
Dog, I'm not gonna speak next episode. What am I supposed to talk about?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
Sure, that's interesting.
look,
No,
you're excited to get excited for next month's episode.
I guess we're going from our longest episode to our shortest.
I'm actually kind of hyped for this.
How long is every album?
I think about maybe an hour, like 50 minutes.
Oh god. Oh, I need to buy new headphones.
We'll do it now then.
No, my headset died. My wireless headphones died the other day. Fuck.
Oh, rip.
I guess I'll grind them out at the gym. Could you link them?
They're on Spotify.
No, as in,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
like link them so I know what order.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
So yeah, I've been Gagey.
I've been awesome.
What the fuck?
We've been the gay team, and you're now leaving the gay zone.